So I was walking down the street in Brooklyn, and I found Dr. D on the side of the road. How's it going, Dr. D?
You know, you got me when I'm moonlighting as a homeless man.
So we've been talking about this game for like probably since we've known each other. We're gonna play the other side, and I'm pretty excited about it. What do you're brand new to this, right? You've never played the other side.
So I supported the Kickstarter. I feel like we played like a little demo game of it.
Okay.
I think we played it horrendously wrong.
Like 5 years ago. You mean?
Yeah, like a billion years ago. So I'm gonna count this as a first game.
Yeah, that's fair. So we're gonna do a one commander. I'm gonna be running my Abyssinia because that's what I do, and you're gonna be running the Filthy Guild because that's what you do.
We're not filthy. We can actually afford water. Gamer girl water.
Last time I saw him, he was wearing a guild shirt, and I don't know how we're still friends, but it turns out, we get over these things.
I would venture to say, he says that Arcanists are the good people in Malifaux, but I would say Guild's probably the good people in this game, because they're trying to keep the Earth literally in one piece.
No, they're trying to exploit people. They're trying to save people so that they can exploit them.
Correct.
That doesn't.
That's one of those step 1, step 2, step 3 question marks.
Not
step 4 profit.
No. Yeah, so we're basically going to kind of put together some pretty basic forces. This isn't going to be a full-on tutorial, but he's going to be learning, so we're going to kind of take it slow and see how it goes. And we're going to be playing in, I guess, Arkham City?
Yeah.
Or,
there's going to be a lot of comic book references.
Oh, it's Crisis Protocol, so it's actually, I guess, just New York.
And also, it's definitely just New York.
Yeah.
What is New York doing in Malifaux timeline? Is it still New Amsterdam?
I don't
weird things
think so. I think they've referred to New York before. That's a good question. They don't talk a lot about like the real world stuff. I'd like them to, but
And by the way, weird. If you're watching this, you got to release Russians. With how scary they sound in the lore, yeah, bro, you got to release them.
The undead czar and his zombie hordes. That'd be fun.
Like Rasputin as a leader.
That would actually be pretty amazing.
That'd be sick.
That would be pretty amazing. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I think we're just gonna jump into it and go. So over here we have the heroes of the other side, the Abyssinians.
No.
And I'm going to be running Prince Unathi again. Same upgrades as last time, handheld recording device and Medal of Honor to give him some extra health, just give out some tokens and get me some cards. I then have 2 railgunners, each with toughness to give them some extra health. These guys are good at drawing cards and also sniping. We have the Nihal Safari who are trying to record beefy infantry. They're very good. They have all kinds of cool, fun things they do. And I also gave them an engineer. And then we have Crow Runners who are like the scouts, and I also gave them an engineer. And that's my one commander. And then on the evil guild side, we have Sonia Craig, the war criminal herself. That's an OG first edition metal model. It's really cool. We have Samantha Thrace. She's a forgivable guild person, I would say. Maybe I have a crush on her, maybe not. We have a unit of Gatling Gunners, and then we have some guild mages. And I think you're just fully loaded with upgrades.
A lot of upgrades. Got Toughness, Queen of Fire, and Battlefield Strategist, because it seems like Samantha Thrace is the one that leads the troops and Sonya does her own thing. Kind of similar to how she does it. Well, I guess not anymore in Malifaux. Summoner now.
Yeah, but that, I think that's pretty accurate. Sonya is like, hey, I'm going to go erase some models, and Thrace is like, I'm going to go support my models. So yeah, that sounds about right. We are going to be playing... this is our table. Spider-Man might pop out at any time. But I think it's a completely plausible city that we might be fighting over in TOS, so it works. We're going to be playing build fortifications, so we have to get to the opponent's table half. We can discard a tactics token to drop an objective. It will score us 1 at the end of every turn if it's still there, and our opponent can erase them for our victory point. And then, of course, kill Sonya for 2 points. That's always the thing that is available.
What about killing the prince?
You can try. Yeah. So we are gonna determine attacker defender with a flip. I got a 1.
Got 6.
You got a 6. So you'll be attacker. Attacker is going to do their scouting first. So you're gonna do any scouting effects. I don't think Guild has any scouting effects. Check your allegiance card. Does it have any scouting effects?
The start of the friendly guild is once per activation after a guild unit receives a reinforcement. No, no scouting.
Okay. So before we do that, the attacker is going to choose the deployment zone. Okay, that's convenient. You'll take that side. We don't have to do any marker placement, so we'll skip that. Abilities that happen during scouting. So I get to place some prototype assets. So just don't mind Titania over there. She's having a rough time. I'm going to do some prototypes. We're going to do a flare gun on the Meal Safari. And we're going to do a rocket on the Crow Runners. And then, so you don't have anything to do for that. There's no variable marker placement, so we'll go to deploy. So you're going to deploy all your Titans. Go ahead.
Done.
Go ahead and deploy your Titans.
Done.
Oh, okay, good.
Sony's kind of like a Titan.
Except that she's the worst. That's the opposite of a Titan. Titans are cool. Then we will do squads. So you are going to deploy the Gatling Gunners as well as the Mages.
And it's 12, I assume.
Let's shrink it a little because this table is a little bit thinner than 4.
Or do 10.
Yeah, 10 sounds good.
I've been told that machine guns like to just kill things. And the unit coherency in this is 6?
8 inches.
Okay.
Yep. Every model has to be within 8 inches of all other models. So it's a little bit more generous, but you do have to, you can't daisy chain.
And they got to be within range. Okay. So it's each model.
No.
Oh, it's just the giant. It's the
those
disc.
operate as if the big base is the model. Like
Okay.
you don't have to worry for like movement and stuff like that.
That's way bigger than I thought.
They're big. Yeah, and those aren't even. It gets bigger.
And these guys have to do the same thing.
Yes.
They just get to travel in a weird
Yep.
pack. Okay. Then I'll do that. Oh, it's 8, so this guy's going to be over here.
All right, so we got gunners and mages, and then it's over to me. So we have our Crow Runners on the right here, and then right up the middle, it's Meal Safari. We're gonna have to spread out a little more because you're gonna blow us up. But now it's over to you. You're gonna deploy everything else you got.
I got Thrace and I got Sonya.
Do it.
An especially angry lady going right up the middle, and
Yeah.
then I feel like Thrace probably good support.
Right next to her.
Probably one of them.
They're just hanging out, doing their thing. I'm gonna put a sniper in the middle, behind some cover, and I'm gonna put a sniper over here, also behind some cover.
So sneaky.
You don't like getting blown up. And I think they're far enough apart that you can't blow us both up. And last but not least, we will deploy Mr. Unathi himself. We're going to go over here, just hang out, and stare at Sonya and tell her she's a bad person. So first step here is we're going to draw our tactics tokens. So it's going to be 4 in this case, because we have 1 commander. So you can pull those.
4.
Yep.
Don't get 5.
No, so you don't draw based on the commanders. You just draw because it's the turn. So it's
Got it.
it's 2 by default, and then 2 more for every commander that you started the game. So it's based on the game size.
Got it.
If they die, you still draw those.
Got it.
So we'll both get 4. At this point, we would then have the opportunity to reinforce squads, but no one's died, no one has reinforcements, so we're not going to do that. You are then going to do any start of turn effects. I don't think you have any start of turn effects.
At the start of a activation. No, I don't think so.
Okay, I do have a start of turn effect, which is my Crow Runners get to Crow Run. So they're gonna do a 5 walk up this way. Playing with one hand is hard. And then we will do our card draw stuff. So first thing is you can discard as many taxes as you want to draw that many cards, and then you can buy stratagems after that. So keep that in mind.
So I will draw 2, and these stay, right? They get banked.
What?
So, like, if I don't spend these turns.
If you keep them, you just
Goes
you
to
just,
the next
Yep,
turn. Okay.
you keep them during the turn too because you can spend them for things during the turn. For example, to put down an objective marker, you have to spend a tactics.
Okay.
But you're going to generate more during the turn.
So I'll say 3. And draw 3 cards.
All right, I will discard all 4. No, I lied. I want a stratagem.
You hear that? He's accusing me of being evil, and he's the one that lied.
I lied.
Guild don't lie.
That's not.
You know what they're all about.
Totally not true. I will spend 2 on cards, and I will spend 2 on Overclock, which is a repeating stratagem that allows me to either take an extra attack with a prototype asset, which is like my experimental weapons, or I can attach a new one. And if I discard a card, I keep that. And then I'll spend my other 2 to draw cards. See what we got. All right. I forgot the most important thing, which is my new rule, that I don't play with any 1s because we're not plebeians. Yeah, so we got rid of all of our 1s because we don't want to flip those. Those are bad. And after that, you get to go.
Sweet.
So.
All right. So activate a thing.
Yep.
And if I
You can also discard a card to pass.
Okay.
Just a note.
So I will.
I will do the machine gunners.
Okay. So first you want to give them an order?
Yes. So they're going to advance.
Okay.
So they get to move their speed, which is 5.
Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, just for you probably don't care now, but for future reference, you get to do as many actions. Each fire team can choose to do an action. Then they all move, and then any fire teams that still have actions can do actions. So if you wanted to, you could have had one of them do an action, then move, then have the other, or whatever. However you want to mix it up. But what you can't do is you can't do a move with one, then do an action, then do a move with the other. You can't mix it that way.
They all got to do the same things at the same time, but you go back and forth between.
Right, but you can't do two instances of moving. So it's anybody can do actions available, then you move, then anybody can do actions that are available. That's the order.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was fine?
Yeah, no, you're good. I was just letting you know
right.
options just in case.
Okay. And then range 20 on my machine gun.
Machine gun.
So I'm going to cast machine gun.
You're going to cast bullet.
I'm going to cast many, many bullets. So it's going against them. So they are 6 versus defense.
Yep.
And
so I believe the way it's going to go is I'm partially obscured, so it will be adding -2 to your acting value.
got it.
I am defense 5.
So it's similar to the RPG where it's -2 and not an extra card.
Right.
All right. So I got literally 18.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
I got literally 7, and I think I'll let it go.
All right. This also activates armor piercing. So
Well, actually, let me rephrase that. First, you have the option to modify. Would you like to cheat?
I would not.
Okay. Then I have the option to modify. I don't have any tax tokens to reflip, so I'm just going to let that ride. So now you can declare triggers on rams. You also have the margin to spend. So you're at an 18 to my, what did I say, 7?
7. Yeah.
So you have an 11 margin to spend.
Okay.
If you don't have a margin trigger on the attack, there is a default margin trigger of 5 that allows you to do powerful attack, which just increases the strength by 1.
So I can do that one time?
You can do it twice because you have 10.
Okay. Do that.
That can be declared multiple times.
Okay.
I believe their strength is reduced by the range, though, yeah?
This action loses 1 strength for every full 7. So we're at...
If we're at 20, that'll mean you're at a net 2.
We are at 19.
Yeah. So you would be reduced by 2, but then you would be increased by 2.
By 2.
So you will go back to strength 2. My armor...
Strength 3, silly.
Oh, I'm sorry. It started at 3?
Yes.
Got it. So stays at a 3. And my armor is 8.
And it gains piercing.
Okay. Piercing is a positive flip to the damage.
Okay.
To the armor benefit.
So I've got a 9. That's strength 3, so this is a 12?
That is a 12. My armor is 8. That is enough for 1 damage.
Okay. Take that.
So I will remove this space. This one. It was rude. I didn't like it. Now, is the other unit going to do a similar thing?
So shoot at this one, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Does it shoot at the whole unit, or you pick?
You pick the fire team to target.
We'll probably keep picking on this one.
Okay. I will still have cover.
Definitely. Same range, so it's -2 strength.
Sounds good.
You got a 12.
I got 17.
That's not good. 17?
Indeed.
But what if 18 again?
Ooh, 18 again. How about... Okay.
Okay, good talking to you.
Do it.
No triggers, so I'm only strength 1.
Yep. So you need an 8 to hit. Right?
I got a 6, and this is cheatable?
This is cheatable as long as your fire team is at full strength. So if you were missing any bodies, you couldn't cheat this.
And all I have to do is meet your armor value, and it does a boo-boo.
Indeed. So get it up to an 8. 7 will do it.
Yeah, let's do another boo-boo.
Okay, another boo-boo. Bye-bye. Be aggressive.
That's the guild way. Okay, I believe I'm done.
Okay, would you like to coordinate a strike?
No.
All right, over to me. We're going to activate this railgunner. The railgunner is going to extra power. Sorry. The railgunner is going to focus effort to gain an inspired token. So I should have organized my tokens. I said I'd never battle for it. I never do it. I never do it. Inspired token. And then we're going to try to extra power. This needs a 4 to go off. That is many. So, we are going to declare Eureka and radio and enemy movements. So, they are going to flip to glory. The default effect of that action is to draw a card. So, I will draw a card.
Sure.
And then the other trigger allows me to draw a card of a 5 or less out of my discard pile. So, I will draw this 2. And she's done. Back over to you.
Okay, so we'll do the guild mages.
Keep in mind, the way you flip to glory is by discarding cards when you activate models, so just remember that as we're going forward.
That's just generic.
That's just the way that guild goes to glory.
Yeah, because of bottomless resource.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's just the way my army does
Exactly.
it. Okay,
Yeah. Everybody's got their own special way to do that.
And mine is
that trigger that I just got.
which makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna do the guild mages. Just keep this going. This is one of those games where if I don't win, I'm not gonna put it on my self-worth.
Yeah, it's literally your first time playing. Well, mostly your
Sort
first
of, yeah, sort of.
It's effectively your first time playing.
And you don't really have any AoEs. You just have.
So I
guns that go real
believe Prince Unathi has a way to make his rocket. I can drop severe terrain, hazardous terrain with his attack, but oh no, it is area. So yes, I do have an area attack.
On AoE.
It's a 12-inch range attack from Prince Unathi, and built in it will do an area flip. So anybody within 2 inches of the target will potentially take damage.
Got it. Okay. So they'll go there, and then is there like an action where they focus or whatever?
Not when you move. If you take a focused effort order, then they get a token. But if you give them an advance, then they do not get a token.
We'll do that.
Okay.
I'll go right back.
So focused effort.
So they're going to focus, and
so
then
you can get an inspired, or you can get a reinforced. Reinforced will allow you to heal them,
Yep.
which is important for that crew, for that squad, because I can kill 2 of them, and then the other one can just bring the other 2 back.
Right.
Or an inspired, which allows you to get a +2 on any duel.
Essentially, Shenlong's key.
Effectively.
Basic
Yeah.
concept.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that one. I'll
Okay.
inspire.
Inspired.
I'll grab the thing. You do your thing. So your go.
So they're gonna stay where they are and focus. I am gonna activate that railgunner, and we're gonna do something very similar. We're gonna focus effort. We're gonna take inspired, and then we're gonna try to draw a card. Needs a 4, preferably a lot more than that. That is not quite enough to flip to glory. Let me just make sure I'm mathing right. I think I need 6. Yeah. So even with the inspired, that's not enough to flip to glory. That's okay. I do get radio and enemy movements. So I get the default effect, which is to draw a card, and then I get to draw a 5 or lower out of my discard. I think I'm probably going to hit my hand limit, because I just keep drawing all these cards.
It's all starting to click.
You're seeing the matrix?
I'm seeing the lines.
Nope. I am currently at 6 cards, so I don't have to discard. And she's done. Over to you.
All right, we'll do Thrace. As the good leader, she is fast. AF.
That's true.
So she's gonna go like right here. She's gonna advance.
Indeed.
Before I forget, and then she's gonna do a morale action, which is fire at will, targeting specifically a fire target squad. So this is a squad.
Yes. Squad is both.
Okay.
Squad is the card.
And I will pick this one because I don't think it matters fully. So it's a range 8 target squad with at least 1 fire team in range gets to do a gun action, and if it's a guild, which naturally anybody playing this game should be playing guild.
Wrong.
Okay, well that's fair.
I quit.
We can have wrong opinions.
I quit.
But you get +2 to the
I'm
action.
gonna put that king's hand on the table and then just erase Sonya Crid because she's the worst.
So yeah, I cast gun again at the same thing.
All right.
And there's no check or anything. That just happens.
No, so
Okay.
I believe that's a simple duel to make it work. Does that look right to you, or is she just
6 versus 12.
Okay.
Duh.
So you have to do a simple duel. To
I'll
make
just
it
red
work.
joker it.
Oh, you can red joker it.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna pick all of the triggers at once,
Yep.
which is none of them.
Which is none. Yep,
cool.
that's a real good value on that red joker. That's actually in this game. It's every suit. It's not any suit. So you actually have 4 options plus whatever your margin is. And what are you gonna get out of that?
Nothing.
That's what you deserve.
Oh, okay, that's fair. So I got.
This is the attack.
This is the attack. So I got 18.
I'm at a 10.
Would you like? I would not. I would not like to cheat.
You're at an 18, you say?
Yeah.
Because you had a +2 for her thing.
Yep.
That's gross. I would like you to not powerful attack me off the board.
But again, it's only gonna be strength 1.
I think it doesn't matter, is what I think.
All right. So you got a. Would you say 7? No,
I'm at a
10.
I'm at a 10 to your 18, so you can declare
Plus
powerful
1
attack to boost it by
powerful
1.
So I'll do +1 powerful attack. No triggers other than that. So I will get 4.
And my armor is 8.
Is there really a significance of taking away a whole disc?
So they would get 1 for your action, because the fire teams each get their own action. So yes, theoretically, if I were to be attacking you, they'll get 1 less. In this case, because of math, maybe I'd be able to shoot someone if I ran up and then shot, but actually I think with the range on their guns, I probably can't. It's 14 plus a 6-inch walk. That's 20 inches. Did the machine gunners
This is
advance?
like roughly 19. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So in theory, you'd be stopping me from shooting you 1 extra time if I was so inclined.
But because you have baby guns. Guns for babies. I am actually okay.
Okay.
I'll let that slide because that was a free action.
Sounds good.
So I'm done. Go
Cool.
ahead. Oh, and I get a tactics token because she's a genius.
Indeed.
Okay.
Or because she has a tactics value. Either one.
Either one. Either one's fine.
Yep.
Your go.
Over to me. Well, on that note,
And you can only buy this and cards at the beginning of the turn.
every turn you'll have the opportunity. Yep.
Got it.
Yep. I will activate those guys. The Mihal Safari. They're going to take a focused effort and reinforce. Because you were rude enough to hurt me, and I didn't like that so much. We want our friends back.
And does damage spill to another disc?
No.
Okay. So it's disc by disc.
Correct. Because you're targeting the fire team, you're not targeting the unit.
Right.
Unless it says that. Some actions will target the unit, but typically that's things that'll do like debuffs and like give tokens
Sure,
and stuff like
sure. That makes sense.
that. They are gonna do a thing. They don't have the ability to shoot anyone with their normal guns, but we do have a flare gun, and flare guns can do flare gun things, which is good. Can I get a defense check on the Gatling Gunners and the mages?
Defense check. They are defense 6, armor 6, and the mages are 6 and 6.
Wow.
That's easy to remember.
That is many sixes. It's appropriate because they're the devil. We're gonna do a Zeppelin bombardment. So this is a versatile action, which means that I can always do it in addition to whatever actions are generated by my order.
Yep.
So we're gonna do a Zeppelin bombardment, and I think we're just gonna go for the Gatling Gunners on the right.
Leave them alone.
Because they aren't gonna. Oh, I think I just ignore cover, right? Discard card, shrink 2, ignores cover, and does not require line of sight. Yeah, so I can just shoot whoever I want.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Also, you should learn the difference between left and right. That's clearly left.
You don't know anything. I'm gonna target the guys on my left because they're gonna be hard to hit later, so it sounds good. I do have to discard a card to do this, and conveniently enough, I have a whole bunch.
A 1?
So we'll do
What a
that.
gasp.
And then this is gonna be a 4 against your defense.
Oh.
On the Gatling Gunners.
I'm paying attention, I swear. I got a 10.
I got a 7.
You stink.
That's true. That's the thing that's true about me.
Your Zeppelins are powered with fart gas.
Wow.
Stinky.
Can't believe you said that.
You know how sensitive I am about these things.
I will cheat a 10 and go up to 14.
I will let it go.
Alright, what's your total?
10.
You're at a 10, I'm at a 14, so I don't get a powerful attack. But, because this is a prototype asset, I can use this to draw a low card, or I can use it to go to glory, and I will do the latter. So this is going to be strength 2.
Armor 6.
That's enough for 1.
Oh no!
Hang on a minute.
Oh no!
Hang on a minute. Yeah, that's fine.
It's raining death from the skies!
But we are now glorious. I have an experimental rifle on the asset, which I think we're out of range. Over to you.
Thank you.
Did you like it when I called in a Zeppelin bombardment on your stupid machine gunners?
It's not even on the table.
Yeah.
You
No,
shouldn't
it's
be
fine.
able to use things that aren't
No, we're fancy like that.
I see.
We don't use ones, and we call in Zeppelin bombardments because we're fancy like that.
So anybody that's watching this, 3D print a Zeppelin for Jeff.
I'm waiting for them to do the model. I also want them to do a Titan for Guild that is like an air car. That would be pretty sick.
Oh, that'd be so cool!
Because then you could also like customize
There
it to make it a zip infamy airship. Would be dope.
There are so many things that Guild have access to that could be used in this game, like peacekeepers. You imagine a little peacekeeper unit, these
Hell yeah.
terrifying robots.
Absolutely,
Oh my
that'd be
God.
wild.
Okay, so yeah, 3 split. So we got to do Sonya,
Do we?
unless I get past, right? So Sonya is gonna give me 2 more tactics.
What are the black?
It's just activated
okay.
for my own brain.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I will do well read, which is Sonya's morale action, which I get to do for free because she's a commander.
Yep.
So draw a card and reveal it. If it's a book, I get to gain a token and then repeat the effect. It is in fact a book.
Wow.
Fancy. So I get to draw it, I gain a tactics, and then I get to draw another one.
Repeat.
Repeat this effect.
Yep.
So the same. So that's what the effect. It's another book.
Wow.
Does it keep going?
I don't know. I guess it's not a trigger, right?
No.
Yep. So then I guess you keep going. I hate this.
Okay. But I get to draw this.
No, if it's a tome, you draw it, right?
Draw a card and reveal it.
Oh.
If it's a book, gain a tactics token and repeat.
Okay. So you keep the card. You don't draw. You don't get another check.
This game is easy.
Wow. I can't believe this. Sonya is the worst. That ability should be called War Crimes.
All fire teams in the unit may move. Oh, that's so good. Okay. And I guess I should pick her action. She's gonna focus. and she's going to give herself a inspired token.
All right.
And because I'm guild and therefore the best, I get to move 3 inches.
Gross. Thanks, I hate it. That's the sound she makes when she walks.
She has people that carry her forward. And then as far as I'm aware, I think that's it. She can take an action.
She can take an action if there's one available. You could also do your morale action again, if you'd like.
I could do that again?
You can indeed. She gets you a very small army, but she has lots of abilities to make up for it.
Man, I love committing war crimes. All right, let's do it.
I'm going to quote that and put it on the thumbnail.
So I get to draw 6, no book though.
Okay.
And now she's done.
Hand limit is 6. Did you draw too many cards?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do 5?
Listen.
Within the limit.
You don't know how to count.
I play by the rules.
You don't even know how to count.
I'm the guild. I got more lawyers than you know what to do with. Here you go. And I am all activated out.
You're all done, eh?
All done.
Cool. Then I do what I want.
I do what I want.
Let's do some pro runners, because they're fun. Pro runners are going to advance. We are going to go 5. 5.
The measuring sticks are Warsenal, not a sponsor.
Oh. I mean, shout outs to Arsenal, though.
They are fantastic.
They're pretty good.
Jay's a good guy.
Yeah. I have a video on their turning. It's very good.
Yeah.
We'd use it here, but we're not fighting in the Little Kingdoms. or in the Three Kingdoms.
That'd be sick.
We could. I mean, we totally could. So I'm going to use my engineer to shoot at you with a little boomstick. It ignores cover, and you're just barely within range. So we're going to do a 6 against defense. I'm at a 9.
Dylan got a 10.
A 10.
I'm Dylan in this case.
I forgot that their defense section not bad.
Because they got less sandbags.
Well, cards. Let's do that. And we'll go to 12.
12. I'll let it go.
Okay. We are going to do strength with 3 piercing.
6.
We are going to do 8. So that's 1 damage.
Blink.
Blink.
Ouchie.
Then we are going to experimental rocket. That's going to be 4 against defense. And it does not ignore cover. So it will be a 2 against defense. That's worse.
Ooh.
Wow.
19. Okay. Well, high card's coming.
Way to eat the 13s. Okay. So that will miss. And I think that's all the tricks they got.
Your turn. Keep on going.
And we'll go over to Prince Unathi, because he's the only one left. When I activate Prince Unathi, I can draw the top card of my discard pile.
Oh, sheesh.
Isn't that pretty?
Look at that.
I like that. Then, he's going to take a focused effort. We'll take it inspired. That sounds good. He's very inspiring, man. He's going to try to call for reinforcements on the Mihal Safari. No, let's field test first, because then I might flip to glory, and that'd be fun. So we'll field test on the Mihal Safari. This is going to be... It needs a 4. That goes off. I am 1 shy of flipping to glory. So I'll spend the inspired, and I will flip to glory. Because that's fun. So I have to discard a card to let them do a prototype asset attack, but then when I resolve it, because it's from him, I get to draw a card.
Excellent.
So we'll do many card things. Cycling. So we'll discard a card to have them do another flare gun attack. Let's again target the ones on my left.
Okay.
Because they'll be harder to hit later. So this is going to be 4 against defense, ignore cover.
Ooh.
16.
16 to my 9. I don't like that. 16, you say?
Indeed.
What if I say 19?
That's more than 16.
Sure is. Oh, you had to cheat first.
Oh, I
Because
wasn't
we're playing.
cheating.
Okay.
I'm not cheating. Yeah,
We're playing this game.
Yeah, that's true. It takes a long time to get.
Yeah, it's weird. It feels very WYRD.
Okay, so that will miss, but I will draw a card when I resolve that action from Prince Unathi. And then we're gonna call for reinforcements. And I would like masks. Isn't that convenient? Now that we're in glory, we have all sorts of fun triggers. And I want some masks, so we're gonna flip. I need a 4. And preferably of masks. That's a 4. That's not of masks. But what we're gonna do... Oh, I could just give them 2 reinforcements. That'd be so fun. Because they're gonna reinforce in a minute anyway.
And reinforcing is 1 model per token?
2 models per token.
2 models.
Or 1 asset you can flip.
Got it.
Yeah, so we'll keep that because I'd rather keep the card. So we'll declare Dangerous Skill alone. So the default effect is they gain a reinforcement token. The trigger allows me to give them another reinforcement token and then move up to 5 inches. It is specifically the fire team. So
units in this game are pretty durable.
they are.
That's
You,
cool.
you have to kill them all the way.
Yeah, interesting.
It's
That's in
once
the
you
guild
get
handbook.
close, you'll see that it's not super hard to do that, given depending on circumstances. But you'll take a bunch of attrition and then you'll bring all of them back.
Interesting.
Yeah. So double reinforce. I will also declare role model, which allows me to give out an inspired token to a model within a line of sight, and I think I'll give it to them because they're neat little boys. Oh, they already have a reinforcement token. We have so many reinforcement tokens now.
They'll never die.
So good. So we'll also give him inspired because they're good and I like them. And he's done.
I'm still out of models.
Actually, yeah, no, I did the other thing. So that is the end of the turn. So no one scored any points. Sonia, unfortunately, is still alive. So we will go to turn 2. If you're enjoying this video and you want to support the channel, then there's a couple of different ways that you can do that. The first would be to pick up some merchandise through my merch store. You can grab a t-shirt, a hoodie, a mug, a sticker, all sorts of cool stuff like that. You can also shop using my affiliate links, so if you're going to make any purchases from any of these companies, you can use the links in the description below to make your purchases, and it will go directly to supporting the channel at no extra cost to you. There's also a link for my Ko-fi if you would just like to give me a tip, or my Patreon if you want to support me longer term. I have a bunch of different tiers there, and there are all sorts of benefits available to people, such as early access to videos, ad-free videos, the opportunity to vote in polls about upcoming content, and extra entries into the giveaways that I run occasionally. But if none of that is your cup of tea, no problem at all. Just make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and leave a like on the video. It actually helps a tremendous amount. And if you want to go the extra mile, then consider sharing the video out with some friends who you think might find it interesting. The YouTube algorithm is not kind to small YouTubers, so that helps a whole bunch. Other than that, consider joining the Discord, also linked in the description, where you can come and hang out with me and the rest of the community and talk games. But with that, let's get right back to the video. So we shuffled up. The beginning steps, again, we are first going to draw our tax tokens. I actually forgot to draw my tax tokens for Prince Unathi, so I'm going to get 3, and then I'm also going to get 4.
Oh, your leader's smart.
I have an upgrade that gives him an extra one.
Oh, okay. So he's literally just being propped up by his economy.
He's being propped up by his intelligence. and his absolute malice and hatred towards the guild.
Oh, I see.
And you as a person, out of universe.
Well, you know what? Nobody employs the common man as much as us. They're called guild guards. They work for the people, and they are the people.
Uh-huh.
Those bribes are purely donations.
Right. Then we will...
I'll draw 2.
choose if we will... so first we will reinforce. So do you have any models with reinforcement
I do
tokens?
not have any tokens.
I will spend a reinforcement token on my Meal's Fire, go back to full strength.
Sure.
Because they're fun and cool. I like them. Then we will do start turn effects. I will take a walk action with my Meal's Fire.
Yeah.
So they're just going to get up to the center line. We're just going to kind of adjust over here and keep a gap so that we don't get blown up. Okay, then we will do card things. So you can discard as many attacks as you want to draw cards. Then you can discard to buy some stratagems if you want.
So I will spend 3 for... Do I tell you what I buy?
You reveal it when you buy it, yes.
I'm going to buy Flame Strike, which is similar to your Zeppelin thing, except I do it on my own because, we're men of...
Because you're the worst.
We're not... we don't do nepotism like you, where you just, build things and use
I
them.
believe they call that being the worst.
And then I will do for the guild, which is when I play this, I get to choose a fire team and I get to do any non-morale action.
Okay. And how much does this cost altogether?
That costs 5 total.
Okay. How many does that leave you with?
It leaves me with 5.
Nice. Are you buying any cards?
And I will buy 2 cards.
Alright. I will buy Lion Among the Gazelles, which used to be that you could use it every turn.
Yeah, these
now it's single use, but that's okay. So that's going to cost me 4.
Because it was Crow Runners that had a draw mechanic that was really good or something like that.
I can draw tactics tokens with the Mihail's Fire when they're in glory.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Which is very useful. The problem was there's another commander in this army that is a heat-seeking missile. and I can throw him at you with a jetpack and then stab you and kill you and then activate him again and do it again, and it's pretty brutal.
Got it.
So I can still do that just once. That leaves us with tree tactics. I think what I'll do is I'll draw 2 cards. Tree tactics. I have to take the ones out of my deck again because I forgot it. That's cards, and then we will start with you because I activated last.
Let's do. It's when they focus specifically. Put them in glory. Receives 1 or more. It has to be inspired. All fire teams get to move, so not reinforcement. When you receive a reinforcement. Oh, that's right. Soulstone medics. Oh my god. So how do I get? So you have to do focus to get a reinforcement token.
Unless you have an ability that will generate. That's the default way to get it.
Doesn't seem like that's a guild thing, unless you have Watson. I think Watson's like the exception to that. Getting out reinforcement tokens is not.
It's not super common. Like he has an ability that can do it on a trigger. Oh well, it gives out a reinforcement and they'll reinforce on a trigger. Jimmy Horns are really good at it because that's their thing.
Right.
Same for Court, the Kirais.
And if I use a reinforcement token, can I put 1 in 1, or does it have to be on?
So what you do is you have to fill bases that are not at full capacity first.
Sure.
And then once they're all filled, you can add bases back if there are any missing.
Okay.
Yes.
Or make a new.
So the answer is yes. In this case, you would get both models.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's do the guild machine gunners.
All right.
Is that the right move?
Got it.
They're going to go into glory. I'm going to reach deep into the pockets of.
And discard a 1 and a
guild.
5.
And they're going to go like, oh my god, we're the best.
Glorious.
Glory! And then...
They're just going to do DACA.
Yeah, I'm going to advance.
Okay.
So they're... These guys seem like they're almost too good.
They are very good. So you don't get a lot of them.
I was thinking, to myself, when I was thinking of getting into this game, I was like, it's so strange that machine gunners are, the main... battle line unit. That seems kind of weird.
I'm hoping they're going to put out guild soldiers because in the RPG they exist.
Yeah.
And they're like guild guards but better.
Yeah.
So
because they're not peasants.
Cool. Yeah.
If I go there, you're gonna shoot me.
That's true. I will try to shoot you no matter where you go.
I'm gonna go here.
You're not the only one that can DACA.
Well, guild just do it best.
Gross.
All right, so we go there.
That's not true. King's Empire does it better than both of us combined.
That's fair. Yeah, okay. Trying to get the combos right. So we're going to shoot. I guess we're going to shoot these guys. Because these are the ones that are going to score.
Wow, gross.
So yeah, let's put gun into them.
Can't believe you.
So you're gonna get cover.
Indeed.
So it's -2 strength or -2 to the shot.
-2 to the accuracy.
To the shot.
Yep. Defense 5.
I don't think there's anything special. Boom. I got 1917.
Put my deck down upside down.
What are you doing?
Because I'm a bad person.
That was some rootin' tootin' shuffling right there.
Did you like it?
It was cool.
16.
17.
You cheat first.
Okay, I will not cheat.
Okay. Neither will I.
That's good. Cheating's wrong. The distance is 19, so -2 strength.
Okay.
Yeah, -2, so it's strength 1. Difference isn't enough for me to do a powerful attack, so this is going to be strength 1, and there's no triggers.
Okay.
So I got 10.
I have armor 6. That'll do 1.
Take that.
Pew.
Okay, and then this one, same exact thing.
Let's go.
I got a 10.
I'm gonna 12.
12?
Yep. That's more. Number higher.
I don't know about that. How important is this?
Oh, you know. So, just in case you're not aware, the way that the adjuncts work, which is a model that you replace from this unit with an upgraded model, which is this guy.
Yep.
They, in this case, they all have different abilities, but one thing that they do is I can take them out of the unit and it counts as 2 health. So if you apply 2 to me, instead of taking 2 bodies, I can just take that and that counts as 2. Other thing is that it gives me an extra, if you kill this one, I draw a card.
Okay.
Also, that one grants me an extra shot. I get to shoot with it, and it's a pretty long range shot that ignores cover. So I don't know if that's going to change your
Him dying,
thinking, but just keep
him
that
dying
in
would be
mind.
good.
If you can kill that particular model, it's pretty good.
Okay.
But if you don't do more than 1 damage, I can just take the other model out.
Right. Yeah, we'll go to 18, 16.
16 to my 12. I think I'll let you have that.
Okay, so no increase on that, no triggers.
What's the strength based on our range on this one?
Probably 2. Yeah.
So strength 2.
Strength 2, going to 14.
That's pretty good.
Not bad. That's 2 damage.
That is 2 damage. So I will take out the adjunct. You did the thing, but I will get to draw a card. I think I have too many cards now.
And then I think I'm done.
I didn't like this 4 anyway.
It's pretty stupid. Stupid number.
Screw that 4.
That's how you get reinforcements. Got it.
I was going to say, I think
She gives one when she activates.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's pretty fancy.
Go ahead.
Did you not do that last time?
I did not.
Who was in range to do it?
Literally everybody.
Literally everybody? Why don't you give to whoever?
Okay.
Were they already damaged when you activated her? That's the key thing, because
No.
whatever, you can just take them back. It's fine.
Okay.
I was gonna say that might not have been the decision you would have made, but it doesn't matter. Just do it.
Because, yeah, whatever.
That's fine. You can have it.
Keep going.
Yep. So I will activate those core runners because you seem to be into picking on them, which is rude. And I'm going to take a focus effort for reinforcement because you just did murder and I didn't like it. And the guys in front are going to take a morale action to interact. I will discard this card, or this tactics, and I'll drop an objective if on the other side of the thing. That's fun. Then...
No check.
Correct.
That would just happen.
Yep. Just spend their action, but yeah. We will prototype asset experimental rocket. Do I want to discard a card for that? What are my card situations here? Let's see. I don't want to discard for that. That's not what I want to do. So instead, what was the range between them?
It was like 12.
Is it within 12?
It is it's like 12 and some change, yeah, 13.
God damn, I'm always a half inch out. It's the worst. Yeah, no, I don't want to use the experimental rocket, so they're done. Over to you.
Alrighty. I think we're going to do Thrace.
Thrace it is.
So you can't reinforce a unit that's not hurt.
No, you can give them a reinforcement token, you just don't want to spend it on your next turn. And you have a special rule that allows you to immediately reinforce if you get it, so you can just take it and not use it.
So I'll do reinforcement.
Hold it for next time.
Then she will advance. Why is she so fast?
She's a bad lady. I mean that in the good way. I'm like with Sonya, who is a bad lady in the bad way.
Your obsession with Sonya is funny.
Hate her.
You know what the opposite side of hate is? Love. Alright. And then she's going to point at him and be like, hey, keep shooting.
Do the thing.
Target a squad. Do the thing.
Pew pew.
Do the thing over there. So I'm going to do this. I need a 6. That's not a 6.
2 is less than 6. That's how math happens.
Yeah,
That's a 6.
that's perfect. And then they're going to go... Pew, 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 pew.
Okay, shooting me again.
And I ignore the cover essentially because I get the +2
Yep,
EV.
so you're effectively at a 6 and I'm at a
I
5.
got 16.
Would you like to cheat?
No.
16, eh?
Yeah.
What do I want to do about that?
Yeah.
What do I want to do about that?
He's just hoarding good cards, I can already tell.
You know, sometimes you gotta hoard good cards. Let's do... more than 16.
Oh my goodness.
18.
Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire.
Stop picking on me.
I can't do anything about it, so yeah, all done.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. What's the range on Sonya's blow up everything in my army ability?
12. Oh, that one, the Flame Strike is...
Not that one, the one on the back of her card. The bottom.
It is 12. All of her stuff is 12.
So
even the cards.
12 inches, what's her walk?
It is 7. Nope, sorry, 5.
17 you say. Okay, you could hit like 2 guys, but that's fine. Alright, I will activate the not gloried railgunner. And we're gonna take a focused effort for, you know, I guess we'll take a double inspired. That sounds fun. Just in case. We're gonna do shooting things. And then we're gonna extra power. Needs a 4.
You did it.
I wanted more than that though. Okay, so they're just gonna get a card. Draw a card. Yep, draw a card. We won't flip the glory, but that's fine. Over to you. She's gonna sit there and she's trying to Super Saiyan and it's not working.
It's fine. Yeah. It happens to all of us.
It's true.
Then we're gonna do the old Guild Mages.
The old Guild Mages.
They will. And how far can you throw the objective token?
It's a great question. I think it's 3 inches.
3. Okay, that's probably
That's right.
enough for me to know.
Just keep in mind if you rush, you cannot do a non-melee attack.
Yeah.
Non-melee action.
Yeah.
So you can remove them at 5 inches, but you can drop them at 2 inches.
Only 2. Okay, which is not good.
But keep in mind it doesn't specify that it has to be the center of the marker, so you can kind of get a little bit. You can, as long as the very edge is within 2,
okay,
you can push it on the other side.
And it just has to be on the opposite side at all.
If it's on both sides, it doesn't. It counts for both of us. So you just need it. You need it entirely on my side.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it. And you get 1 point per.
So you get 1 point at the end of every turn per one that you have down, and then you also get 1 point if you pick mine up. It's just one time.
Okay, got it. They are going to advance.
Also, keep in mind you can't walk through models that are not part of your unit. If you want to say that you scooted them over, that's.
But I could yeet the thing. Like with
oh,
the
you could throw. Yeah.
So.
Are you that close to the center one? I thought it was further than that.
Because 22. Yeah, it's close enough. I had a whole plan, and then I read my card. And
I was gonna say I don't think you're close enough to run up and do it, but.
So we will do.
Next turn, probably.
I guess we'll rush.
Okay.
With the guild wizards.
Wizard it is.
So they move twice their speed, so they're actually surprisingly fast for old crazy men.
Gross.
And lady. There's a lady in there too.
There's a lady.
Also weird. Don't appreciate that it's on a 30 mil in one game and on a 40 in the other.
Yeah.
That's bothersome.
I'll link the video that explains how all that works and has the little 3D printed thing you can make. Makes it easier.
So they rushed.
Okay.
Done.
They're done.
Because they can't melee, so yeah.
You could attack Sonya if you want. No.
But she's their mommy.
Never mind. Gross. Alright.
I can't wait for someone in the comments to be like, wow, this guy doesn't know what he's doing.
I mean, they think it, whether they say it or not, about me every time. It's fine.
Sure.
I do the lore, so most people are surprised I even know how to play the games.
That's actually one of the first things he said to me when we met. He was like, I'm actually not all that good at this game. I just do the lore stuff.
Well, if I hadn't gotten those 2 executes off on you, you probably would have won that game.
Yeah, well, I like to not think about it sometimes.
I'm going to activate Prince Unathi. Prince Unathi is going to generate 3 tactics tokens.
What a smart guy.
He's very smart. He's going to take advance. We're going to move to be exactly 3 away from these guys so that I can still activate the champion rule. So that you don't kill him, because that would be rude. And we're going to poison rocket on those boys.
Poison rocket?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty Geneva Convention breaking.
Listen, you are not allowed to talk about the Geneva Convention, Mr. I'm playing Sonya Crid.
I'm pretty sure the guild was made in Geneva.
Listen, the guild is going to be unmade right here, right now, by this poison rocket. So, poison rocket, 6 units defense, you will have cover. So, yeah. Let's do it.
The guild's about to be unmade. Got 11.
Effective 4, so that puts me at a 10. What are you at?
11.
11, that's not fun. What are my triggers? I'm going to go to 14.
Fine.
Fine.
Go ahead.
You're at 11?
I got an 11, yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't get that margin trigger, but I will get the role model trigger to give myself an inspired token because I'm very conceited. I'm so inspiring that I'm inspiring myself. It's fine.
Look at how great I am.
This should just, thematically, it should say other friendly unit in line of sight, but it doesn't. So, here we are. This is going to be Strength 2 area. So the way this works is I will hit you with a Strength 2.
I'm over 7.
That is a 12.
So you'll do 2?
2.
2 boo-boos?
2 boo-boos.
Oh, no!
Swish, swish.
Boo-boos!
And then I do a damage flip against everybody within 2.
Okay.
But it's unmodified. So I just flip the card, and if I meet or exceed your armor, you take a point of damage. You can't take multiple damage from this.
Okay.
Unless you're Sonya Craig, because she's the worst. What's the armor?
8.
8. That's a 7. I want to see if you can cheat area. So I was trying to determine if we could cheat the area flip, and I looked in the book and was unconclusive. But I asked on Discord, and Retnab says you can. And Retnab is the person who does the YouTube channel about the rules of this game. So I'm going to take his word for it.
It's probably safe to say.
Shout out to Retnab. So let's do... what's her armor again?
She's 8. 8.
8? I think it's worth this card.
Sure.
So what we'll do... We'll cheat this 8.
Okay.
So Thrace will take 20 damage.
So I'll flip toughness.
So you have 2 options. You can either flip either of your assets, or you can kill that machine gunner. If you flip toughness, you can spend a reinforcing token anytime during her activation to reflip it back to its front side.
Okay.
If you take more damage and you don't have any other options, you can discard the card when it's upside down to reduce the damage again, but then it can never come
Goes
back.
away
Yeah.
forever. Right. And is me flipping this back still called reinforcing?
Yes,
So Soulstone Medics would apply for this.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, so I will flip.
Okay. And what else does Unalthi want to do? We're gonna field test on the Mihal Safari. Needs a 4. That's a lot, which is really unfortunate because I'm already in glory. So they're gonna do a prototype asset attack, and then I get to draw a card. Unfortunately, I'll have to get rid of this card, but that's fine. So discard to do it. Flare gun, Zeppelin bombardment, 4 against defense, and we will target the same machine gunners.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
You know, classic 19.
Wow. Gross. I hated it. Oh, that's a lot of resources I'd have to dump into this to make it happen. Oh, no, I do have an inspired, so I could theoretically... No, that's a waste. So that will fail, and then I get to draw a card. I just realized that I was supposed to draw a card when I activated him, and I didn't, because I'm dumb. That's okay. I also... Oh, yeah. So when I did this, I got role model off, so I'm going to give another inspired token out.
Okay.
I know how to play this game. I think we'll give it to these guys, because I'm very inspiring to them. And now these done. Over to you.
Alright. So it's just Sonya. We're gonna do for the guild. So I get to do any non-morale action. This one gets placed back in the deck. So I'm gonna do a movement. And I'm just gonna casually saunter.
Yep. Dirtle, we call it.
Dirtle?
Yeah. Alright. You have to say something dumb because it's Sonya doing it, so it has to sound dumb.
You know, one day you're gonna accept that maybe you love her as much as I do.
Nope.
Nope, never gonna happen. Alright. So then she has to pick an action. I could shoot Prince Sillyface.
Wow.
That's actually his name.
Oh.
I read the lore.
That's not what his card says.
Is this guy a champion?
No.
Okay.
But she has toughness. That's a 2-point model.
Okay. So I will do a focus?
No. You already advanced.
No, that was from
Oh.
this.
Never mind.
I didn't give an order.
I
get to do an action. So I'll do a focus.
Okay.
She's going to inspire.
Wait, it generates an action? Move is not an action in this game.
The chosen fire team may take a non-morale action.
Yeah. So move is not an action in this. Move is only generated by actions or by orders.
Okay. That's interesting.
So you don't just, there's no such thing as just like a walk in this
Okay,
game.
so if that's the case, I'll go back to here. And I'll use that, but I can't even do that. Okay, so I can't do this. Alright, that's good to know. Okay, yeah, well, let's do, we'll do Sonya then.
Okay.
If I do a focus, I can get within range. I can get within range. Can't kill him, but you can put stuff on other people. So I will do that. If you already have Inspire, can you have more than one?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll Inspire again.
They just get canceled by pin, but otherwise you can stack them.
Got it.
I'm sorry, they get canceled by shaking.
Sure.
Reinforcing gets canceled by
Which,
pin.
yeah, that makes sense. Then it gets pushed 3.
Alright, so that was a focus effort.
I will read a book,
Yep.
like a big nerd.
Also, don't forget to generate your tactics.
Oh, sorry, yes. Oh, the one I got from 3s. Book. No book. Only got a 1.
You can have that one.
Thanks.
We don't even use ones in this part of town.
I will cast Big Fireball,
Yeah.
and we're gonna hit Prince Anathi with it.
Wow, that's rude.
Okay, so this is against your defense.
Defense is 7.
I got a 19.
I got a 19.
Would you?
I don't know. Would you?
I will not cheat. I don't think I want to cheat.
Okay.
Okay, so she has a 6.
It doesn't matter because I'm spending my inspired and I win.
Oh wait, can I spend my inspire?
You could have, but you said you weren't.
Is that part of cheating?
Yeah.
That's part of cheating.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you do it if you want to.
Okay, that's okay. Yes, I will do that.
But then I'm keeping my inspired.
Okay, that's also fair. Okay, so that.
So just to clarify, there's a step in the process that's called it's like I think it's called modify, where so you would have the first opportunity to modify. That includes 3 things. One is cheating. One is spending inspired and pinned on me if I have any pinned.
Okay.
And then the other thing is you can spend a tactics token to reflip your flip. So there's 3 options.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's only when she's on the other side. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so if that's the case, I got a 21. Because it's
Yeah.
7
to my 19. Yep.
So 21. So no extra anything. There's a 6 on here for Inferno. I'm assuming that's a margin.
Correct.
So
Yep.
definitely didn't do that. Strength 2. It does have piercing.
Okay.
So I got a 7.
He's on rare 9.
What's in? Okay, we didn't do.
8.
We haven't done area yet.
Ooh.
So I need. You said you were armor 7.
Armor 9.
Armor 9. Ouch. Oh, he's a tough boy. Huh?
It's hard to kill commanders in this game.
I don't think that's worth it. Does area still go off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't cheat that.
Okay.
Area happens.
Okay.
So.
Do you have any of your fancy shenanigans on the area flip?
So I have pyrokinesis.
Oh, also no one's within range of area because it's 2 inches and he's at
It's only 2. Okay. Okay, so it's not like a base. in
Correct.
This one.
It's just a 2 inch in every direction.
Got it. Okay. That's a pretty sad Sonya.
So it's not great for that particular attack, but like, let's say you attacked this model.
would've been perfect.
You would have hit all 3.
Right. It would have been great if that card did what I thought it did.
That's
and I was
true.
like, oh yeah. Okay, so I guess she's just gonna stand there like a silly.
No, well, I mean, do I have to say it?
I made a boo boo.
She is a silly.
No, stop it! Knock it off. All right, she's done.
Don't even like her. All right, I'm gonna remember to use my stratagems this time because I didn't before.
That was a big blunder.
So what we'll do? What do you mean? What happened?
I'll just keep it to myself.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about it
You
later.
don't want to give me a little
No,
tip
I don't
on
wanna
how to
give
do
you any
your
tips
next-
on what you
Alright,
wanna
that's fine. Do I want to attach another prototype asset? Maybe, but not for now. So we're gonna just play Overclocked, which allows me to do a. Actually, what are my cards situation? Yeah, I don't want to discard any of these cards. God damn it! Let me draw bad cards so I can get rid of them.
Yeah, I'm feeling the sting of that in this game more than I think in Malifaux.
The cards.
Just like
This game is very much about resource management,
Yeah.
big time. You have plenty of tactics, so you feel free to just dump them all between turns.
you're
and
all
not
out of
take
range.
stratagems.
Come closer.
I'm just gonna sit here and collect points. I don't want to get blown up. Seems bad. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on Overclock because I don't want to pitch any of these cards. And maybe we'll do it next time. What if we advanced and tried to kill your machine gunners? That sounds like it would be very fun. So we're gonna activate the Meowsfari. And we're gonna advance. Meowsfari do be 6s. So we're gonna go like count. We're gonna try to spread out so you can't blow us all up.
So when it comes to me, if I can't activate, can I still do stratagems?
No,
Okay. So you have to be able
you have to pass.
Got
You just don't have to spend the card to pass because otherwise that would be dumb.
it. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be bad.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna double check that because I'm not super confident. I'm like 60% on that answer, but I'm gonna double check it.
Okay.
I don't want to get closer to you because you're a poopy head. I'm gonna though because I'm greedy and I want to shoot things, and I'm gonna regret this later. And I'm glad I'm recording this so that I can laugh at myself. Once again, shout out to RedNab for answering rules questions on the fly during the recording of this battle report. So we moved up, and we're in the danger zone. But let's get wet here. I'm gonna start by having this fire team shoot the Gatling gunners.
Stop it.
So you have cover, but I have 6 against your defense.
14.
I'm also at a 14 because of cover. I will let that ride.
What does a tie do in this game?
It just means I get no margin,
Okay.
but I still hit you.
So tying in this game is actually not that bad.
No, it's just like Malifaux. You hit, you just don't get any benefit to the damage.
Right. Well, a tie is like worse because you have to flip an extra card.
So in Malifaux, the modifiers are more dramatic than the different, like the margins in this, because the powerful attack doesn't change the damage as much.
Yeah.
But it's the same idea is like if you hit but not by very much, you don't get any benefit. If you hit by 5 or more, then you get powerful attack, so it increases the strength. But again, 1 point on strength is not as big a difference as like a positive twist or a straight flip on damage in Malifaux.
The game's much more stable, I guess.
It's a little bit more reined in. I feel, you're not going to have like as big of a swing. But then again, the damage flip can potentially
be huge.
Do quite a bit.
Yeah, do your thing.
So what I'm going to do is declare protect, and I'm going to declare serve because we're very noble and heroic. So protect. Friendly champion within 12 can move up to 6, and then I get a tactics token. Serve. A friendly champion within 6 gains an inspired token. We like our Prince Unathi, and he's going to get all kinds of buffs and stuff. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So this will be strength 3.
Community effort.
That's a 14.
Okay, so definitely dead.
Yep. Would I have done 2? What's their armor?
7.
What a shame.
What?
So we're going to gain a tactics. It's going to go in the titanium puzzle. And we're going to gain an inspired. And it's going to go on the Prince Unathi. He gets a 6-inch move. Do I want to? I do, because I want to make it harder for you to hit everyone. But I do want to stay in champion range. So I'm going to go that way. And go at 3. Next 3. That is both his. These are all on me. Next trick.
So I could do Flame Strike, or for the guild.
Yeah, I'm going to try to make it hard for you, though. Because you're running out of bodies to pull on the damage off on, and are they within 3?
So that was my boo-boo.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay. I'll allow you to wiggle because it's going to matter. Because I have 4 more attacks.
There you go.
And I have lots of things to spend.
A lot of juice.
Yeah. It's super important in this is like making sure you keep your champions near as many bodies as possible because otherwise I'll eat, you have quite a bit of extra health with the assets you have attached, but I'll eat through them quick, and once those are gone, they're just gone. Like it's tough. So next, we're gonna do the adjunct because it's got piercing. So this ignores cover, and it's got piercing. So accuracy 6 against the gunners.
Okay. Black Joker.
Black Joker. So, in this game, Black Joker is less punishing. So that's a 0 with no suits.
Okay.
You can't cheat, but you can spend a tactics token to reflip if you would like.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And you can take the other card.
Love
But that's the only thing you can do. And you're stuck with it.
7. So, 4... sorry.
Actually, I'm supposed to modify first, of course.
Sure.
Because that's how this game works. Which is unfortunate because now I know what you flipped. That's on me.
You let me wiggle,
I
so you get perfect info
before.
on this one.
What? It doesn't get any triggers. I actually reasonably think I would not have cheated that. So.
Okay. So I go to a 13.
I probably would have inspired that, but I'm not going to choose it. So that's fine. That one will miss. Then we'll have the guys in the back take their normal machine gun attack at the same target.
Okay.
This is going to be 6 against defense.
10.
Okay, I will cheat that. I'll cheat the 9 to go up to a 15.
So you have +1 strength. That's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, I will declare protect and serve. Those are 2 different triggers. One's protect, one's serve, but protect is built in. So this is strength 4 because I have powerful attack. That is going to be 16.
So I'm 7, so 2.
Just shy of 3. And then I get to do all the things with Prince Unathi again. So he's going to move like boop. He's going to gain a tactics. And is he in range to take the inspired? He has to be in the 6. He is not. So no inspired. That's okay. Yeah, I'll skip the prototype asset again. It's not worth the card. It's accuracy 4. So we'll just do our last normal machine gun attack. from the space. Same target. I think Crid will live to fight another day. So 16 hits. That's an 8.
15.
We'll do that, and we'll spend an inspired to go up to 17.
I'll go to 19.
Excellent. They're done. Do you want to do a stratagem?
How big is the? Well, it says 120 millimeters.
All the way big.
It's very big.
It's all the way big.
Which is why I can only do this once. That's massive.
All the way. Remember the thing I said about erasing entire army off?
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Okay. I'm not gonna do it now. I don't think that's a good idea. Non-morale action, so I can shoot you. What does that do? I can't move, so I could. So essentially, this is only I could attack. Essentially.
Or other, you might have a support action that is not a morale action.
Okay, that's fair.
I think.
Oh, I guess I haven't seen any.
That might not be a thing. I don't know. What do I look like? The person who plays this game all the time?
I don't know, Dad. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's pretty much attacks.
Okay.
Morale actions are basically like tacticals in Malifaux.
Which makes sense. I'm gonna pass. Go ahead.
Okay. Last one, Railgunner. Railgunners have this fun thing where they're accuracy 12 when they're in glory.
Wow.
So, we're just hanging out over here by this building, and we have Super Saiyans. And look at all those juicy guild targets over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack with Railgun in glory. This is accuracy 12 at 30 inches with strength 3 piercing, and powerful shot, which is a margin 3 trigger that increases the strength. So it's very good. But I have to discard a card or I flip it out of glory once I take that shot. So we're going to shoot Samantha Thrace as much as it pains me. I might have a crush on her. So 12 against defense with cover, I'll be effectively at a 10.
It's weird how he's always attracted to women with giant axe.
Listen, I have
handles.
a type.
Oh god. Okay, I got a 17.
I'm at a 16.
Incredible.
Let's see now. Which one of these would we like to punish her with?
Didn't you say it actually 12?
It's accuracy 12, but you have cover, so.
Oh, right.
Let's go. You're at a 17?
17.
Let's go to an 18.
Yeah, have at it.
Okay.
Armor 8.
Unfortunately, we don't get any powerful shot, but we do have strength 3 piercing. Wow. That's
pretty butt.
That's less. This is super unfortunate. You said 8?
I'm armor 8.
What if we did that for 2?
That for 2?
Yep.
I'd have to get rid of both of my things.
So,
I could get rid of this one for disable too.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get rid of battle. We could flip it for 2.
Yep.
Okay. Flipping it for 2.
That's it. And that is the end of the turn. I will gain a point for my objective mark over here.
Yep. I get nothing.
We will move on.
Okay.
So we are shuffled up. We will then generate our 4 tactics tokens. Like that. And do I want any more stratagems? So, fun thing. You are now at a 1 point disadvantage as far as victory points go. So you now get a 1 point discount on your stratagems.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
So I'll spend 2 for Brutal Rain, which is when an enemy asset is flipped to its disabled side, you may play this. If you do, you essentially take another damage. You either have to flip another asset or get rid of the card. And I'll spend... Is it for all of them or just for one stratagem?
No, well,
And I'll
one
pay 2
per.
for Steal the Show, which is sacrifice somebody's action to activate another person again.
Cool. I will spend 4 on Unwavering Resolve. This is a super red joker. This is available to all, I think it's available to all armies actually. It is a 15 of every suit that I can use in whenever I have the opportunity to chafe art.
Sweet.
Pretty fancy. So that cost me 4. It's also a recycling one, so I can buy it again in future turns.
That's good.
And then I'm gonna spend. Do I want to save 1 tactics? Probably. Do I care? Maybe. Possibly. No. I'm gonna spend 5 on cards. Dump them. Also, I gotta get rid of my ones again. I always forget. Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm going to reinforce.
Reinforcing. I will obviously also reinforce over here. Get my duty back. Technically, we did that first, but I'm bad at remembering the order of things that happen. So.
And I will draw 3 cards from tokens.
All right. And we did this all out of order, but I'm also going to take a walk with my Pro Rennies. because they're fun. We're gonna go back behind Sonya Crid and stab her in the back. What do you think about that?
You know,
What do you think about that?
I have a lot of trust issues.
I bet you do. You have Sonya Crid as your commander, you ought to have some trust issues. We're going to hide them so that we can't see the machine gunners. I'd like to shoot them, but I'm going to advance anyway, so that's fine. And I think we're good to go. I activated last, so you activate first.
Alright, let's activate...
I should untap all my cards so I know I can use them.
I should just kill everybody.
That's a great strategy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you kill Prince Unathi, it's worth 2 points. You can lose this game even though I'm tabled, just like Malifaux. So if you get no points and you kill me, then congratulations, you lost.
What are the rules for shooting into melee? So, like, if I were to
You
charge...
have to discard a card.
Okay. Simple for simple man.
That's it.
Do we just do Thrace and just run in and start chopping?
I mean, she'll probably die. Mihal Safari are slightly better in melee than they are at ranged.
Okay. It's good to know.
It's almost the same attack. I don't have as many triggers, but I have Strength 4 instead of Strength 3.
Interesting.
Which is a pretty good attack.
I guess Thrace. She's gonna go. She's gonna immediately reinforce.
That's a good plan.
To get 2 guys back. Where does this get placed?
In base contact, anywhere you want.
Anywhere in base, okay.
Hello.
Hello!
Surprise.
If I move there in just... Okay, yeah, she's gonna advance. And she's very fast. Because she's my boo, not yours.
Wow.
But she's pretty good at melee. Oh, so it's like weird, because if you charge me, her ability in melee doesn't really matter, because it's still just a defense flip. So it's like I'd rather charge you than you charge me.
But if you overextend her, I'll just kill her.
Yeah.
Don't forget her to take a tactics from her, too. Are you down to no tactics?
I currently have 2.
Oh, fancy.
Go there. So I'll get 1 more. Then she will tell these guys what to do. Yeah, we'll tell these hombres to shoot these hombres.
Wow.
And I'm assuming you get covered because of the lamppost.
Would you like to choose the other one on account of then you can shoot your damage flip if it happens? Otherwise, I don't know the range of.
Might reduce my
Okay.
damage.
It's an important choice though. So
that'll reduce
be deliberate about it, I suppose.
That one is like just in 7.
Okay.
So this one would be better strength.
Okay, but you can't cheat it.
Which is fine.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
Sounds good.
Do you get cover from the lamppost?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got to do something while it's standing there.
That's fair. That's very fair. But I get to essentially ignore it because Thrace is telling him what to do. Oh, I gotta flip the thing first. I need a 6.
Yep.
It does go off.
Sweet.
And I cast gun.
They are defense. Don't shoot me. Defense 5.
Stop it. I got a 7, which is not great.
I'm at 13. Modify.
13. I'm use a tactic.
You could. Sure. More than one? Probably. Oh, actually, no.
How about another one?
How does it feel to flip ones? I wouldn't know because that's not a thing I do.
You know what I'll do? I'll just spend money about it.
How's that? It's fair.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna sit there like a dunderhead. I'm done. Here we go.
That feeling when.
That's fine. It was a free action.
I mean, sure.
It's free.
Good old ones. All right. Would you like to coordinate strike?
You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it. So it costs 1.
If you do it into Sonya, you don't have to spend it.
It's gonna be Sonya, so no.
Then keep your tactics.
The
The double activation in this is a fun thing, especially in bigger games.
It's interesting.
Matters a lot.
And when we drop big things like this, can it be on top of models, or can it only whenever you drop
Yes,
stuff?
I believe it can just wherever you want.
Okay.
I'd have to check that later, but that's how I always play it, so that's how we're gonna.
Okay, that's fair. So if I advance there,
You can hit all of the people. Hard to decide.
you might not be able to. Yeah, they're out of range. All right. So yeah, we'll walk forward.
I'm gonna just suggest one more time that
Yeah.
you look at that action on the bottom of her back of her card.
Oh, I'm gonna activate her. I'm gonna put her in glory.
Yeah.
On the bottom of her. Pillar of Flame. This card takes is going to be doing place a big thing. Oh, so this is essentially that, just all the time. Oh, fantastic!
It also does damage 2 inches off of this, so you have the damage zone on that attack is
big.
like 10 inches or something ridiculous.
So we're going into glory.
It's just like half the board. It's wild. The first time I faced Sonya, I was like, I'm spreading my guys out plenty. There's no way she can hit them all. And I had a guy hit every unit in my army. I was like, holy shit, did I underestimate that?
So discard a 10 if you do so. It's literally the exact same thing as this. It's just you have to cast it. I think it's the only difference.
but the stratagem is single use.
Right.
And that one is.
And it has higher
third.
strength, technically, because it could be strength 5. So, all right. Yeah, that's a good thing. So we'll do that. And you get to do it for free?
It's morale
a
action.
morale action?
Indeed. But you have to spend a tactics to do it.
Girl! You kidding me? I've spent things on stupider things.
Sure.
Alright, so I'll move my 5.
Okay.
So
Hi.
I want to stay within 3.
Look, I'm selling you a trade.
So I'm going to go here. Intentions to be within 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be good. Okay, and then I will cast Big Ball of Fire.
I will cast Destroy Whole Armies.
This is not even against defense. So 6 on a 14 and an 8. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, 8. Not an 8.
Not 8.
But this 9 is an 8.
That 9 is not an 8. But it is more.
Oh, and I discarded
that.
Discarded.
Yep.
Blah, 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 blah. I didn't get Fields of... Is that 5? Yeah, didn't get that. So I put down a big old boom. That is humongous.
It's disgusting.
Jeez.
Don't like it at all.
So how about just like literally all of that?
You can just get all 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the actual effect? What's the wording on it?
Discard a token. If you do, place the thing anywhere within range. Enemy fire teams within 2 inches of the thing suffer strength 2, which may not be cheated. Then remove the marker.
Okay. So you're gonna just flip independently for each of them at strength 2?
Yes.
You can, and then you can't cheat it.
So I guess we'll start here. Well, I'll go my left to right.
Okay. Miha Safari or Armor 9.
So how about a black joker?
Okay, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah, you know, maybe next time. 9.
That is on these.
Yes.
Okay.
Boom. Then we'll do rail gunner.
Okay.
12.
That's pretty good. Railgunner will flip toughness. Oh, I'm sorry. That does 2. Is toughness 1 or 2? Toughness is 2. So that would do 2 damage, but it takes it both on that.
Perfect. And then the other one will be 10.
10 is enough for 1.
Nope, that's my left to right.
Okay.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Not too shabby. Alright, and then I will actually do an action. Oh my god, that's insane. It will shoot big old fireball at this silly man.
Wow.
Wow.
Weird.
This is against defense. So when a fire team in this unit is in a duel, it flips 2 cards instead of 1. So I just get automatic positive flips.
Yep.
Cool. Excellent.
Gross. At defense 5.
I'll choose the 12. So I'm 19.
19, you say. Modifying?
19 to your 10? Or probably 11?
11.
I will not.
You're at 19?
19.
Okay. Whoops. I should have done my 3. I'll cheat a 13 and spend an Inspired to go to 20.
Sounds good. Alright. And then I think she's done.
Stop picking on me.
Shut up. Here we go.
My go, eh? I'm going to activate this Railgunner. Do I want to do that? I should probably shoot some of your Gallon Gunners so that they can't shoot me. That sounds fine. I'll activate Mr. Prince Unafi.
Oh, did you flip an asset on that? On somebody? The
I
railgunner?
did. The Railgunner, yes.
What if I do Brutal Rain? Which is when
You
an enemy
can't do
asset
that now.
is...
Oh, okay.
when an enemy asset is flipped to disabled, you may play the stratagem. If you do so, the unit with the attached asset must either flip another asset or discard it.
Okay, she no longer has toughness.
Yeah, that's probably worth it. Okay. I'm going to use it, no matter what.
Okay.
Even if it's not the wisest move.
Cool.
I did it.
Nice.
I did it, Internet.
Yeah. I'm going to activate Prince Unafi, and I'm going to remember to draw my card this time, which is important because that's a good card. I like that card a lot. I'm going to draw 3 tactics tokens. We will focus effort for a reinforcement, in case you decide to get froggy with him. We will then call for reinforcements on the Miha's Fire. This needs a 4. That's a 3. We are going to cheat 10 of masks. So they're going to gain a reinforcement token, and then the trigger allows them to immediately reinforce.
Okay.
So we'll just get back those 2 bodies that you so rudely took away. They didn't like that. And then, I'm also going to declare my role model thing, so I will give them an Inspired token. So what we'll do is we will shoot a poison rocket at the front galley gunners.
Okay.
This will be 6 against defense, effective 4 with your cover.
Excellent. I got 8. You got much higher than 8.
Indeed. Do I have that. Yes. That'd be fun. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do an inspired.
Okay.
So that will take me to 19.
19 to my 8. That's 11. No. Go ahead.
To your 8?
To my 8. So you got 11.
I got 11. I will declare Poison Cloud, which is 4. And then I'll declare Powerful Attack once. And then I'll declare Potent Formula on the Ram, so that's going to increase the strength by 3 total.
Okay.
So that goes up to a strength 5. I will drop a Poison Cloud, and it's also area. That is a 10.
Armor 7. So I'll take
7.
1 so far.
I could just do 3 damage to them. That would be enjoyable. 17.
17.
Yep. 1 for beating it.
Yep.
1 for beating it by 5. 1 for beating it by 10.
10. So yes.
3
okay.
damage. That's the back guys. Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, you did.
I was attacking the front guys.
No, you
This was
swallowed.
all mistakes. I'm gonna take that back. Hold on. Just take 1. For some reason, I was thinking I shot the back guys. Why would I want to do 3 on them? There's only 1 guy.
Because a rocket can only go 12 inches.
Apparently, it's a poison rocket. It's high tech.
Very short.
We are gonna create a 120 millimeter concealing low hazardous 3 terrain piece in base contact with the target. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna put it like that. We're gonna pick up some folks. I want to poison this grid. I mean, honestly, my lifelong dream is poisoning this grid. And then I will do an area flip. So all of them will take this. What are the armors on the 3 of them?
So
11 probably wins.
Which one do you want to do first?
It's area flip, so it just hits them all.
Oh, okay. 8, 9, and 7.
1 to each one.
1 to each, okay. So Thrasia's die. I can permanently get rid of this.
Or you can kill one of the guys in the back. Get it. So that then you'll have to kill another
Take
one.
2. So 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sonya, I think we'll use toughness.
Okay. Well, that was good. I liked it. So that's him. I'm gonna... I think I'll coordinate attack, because I don't want you to shoot me with machine guns. So let's do that. Coordinate strike. And we'll activate the Mihal Safari. Let's focus. Effort for inspired. And then we'll guns o'clock. We'll start with the back guy into the front guy.
Okay.
I think you won't get cover by that one.
Depends on how...
I guess the base, we'll count the base, so yeah, you'll get cover. So this is a 4 against your defense.
15.
My 11, I'll let that go. We will do these guys. You will not have cover from. So 6 against your defense.
10.
I'm at a 10 as well. How many cards you got?
Right now I got 2.
Okay. I won't cheat. Or modify.
I will also not cheat.
Okay, so that will hit. I'll declare radio in to draw a bad card. And we'll do a, how about a 5 plus 3? So 7,
Yeah,
8.
you'll get them.
Get him. I'll declare protect, so he's just going to move and give me an attack token. Because that's built in. And then I'll draw a bad card. We'll just take that one. Then, we'll have the guys in the front. Shoot them.
Okay.
They'll have cover, so this is a 4. 14.
16.
That's good. I'll spend an inspired to tie you.
So I could spend this.
To reflip. I'll do bad. But you can do it.
Yeah, I think I gotta do it. Nope.
Excuse me. You when you use the tactics to reflip, you get to choose a card. So you'll keep the 10. So I just have you by 2 because I used my inspired.
Yep.
So no margin, but I will declare radio in, and I will declare protect because I can, and then I will try to hit you. That's a 10. That's a 9.
9. Yes, you got it.
They did. So I'll draw a bad card, and I'll move. So yeah, that's my bad card. I will move Prince of Nathi, and I'll get an attacker token. Yeah, Safari, super good.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Then we have more tricks. Unfortunately, that poison cloud is concealing. However, the adjunct's gun ignores concealing.
Sweet.
In this, concealing and cover are not really different. Concealing is a trait that confers cover, so really they ignore cover, but it's effectively the same thing in this case.
Okay.
So we're gonna shoot you with that. This is a 6 against
Pretty
your...
sure, yeah.
Let me make sure I word range before I say the things that I'm going to do. That is a range 18.
So, yeah,
comfortable.
Choice.
Yeah, this will go at 3, because she's almost dead.
Okay. 18. Lady J leading the way.
Also 18.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Okay. This is going to be strength 3 piercing. Strength 3 piercing. Oh.
Fine.
15.
All right. So that's.
I have to do 3 to kill her, so.
Armor 8. Well, because I could get rid of these, right?
Yes. So you'll drop both assets, but she's still alive.
Because you do. Yeah. Right. So I have.
It's 15, which is 2 damage, and each of those count as 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no more assets, but she's still alive.
Got it.
And then for my last trick, I will flare gun, and we'll see if we can finish her off with a really bad attack. So we'll
Shoot her with an actual.
we'll discard that, and then 4 against defense. It's to call in the Zeppelin bombardment.
Sure. I got a 14.
Oh, do I cheat this card and risk that you have something in your hand you haven't cheated? You don't need a lot. It'd be fun to kill her. Does this even work conceal? It doesn't work conceal. No, I think I'm gonna keep this because you do still have other stuff to do. Where are your mages? They're back there. Fuck. I'm gonna keep it. What are you?
Fair enough. Okay.
I think they've done enough.
I would say so. Yeah, that was a really good turn. Let's do, I guess, the mages.
Okay.
They will go to glory.
Keep in mind you can pass by discarding a card, just as a reminder. I'm not saying that's the right thing to do, but you know.
In this case, it's all panic, no disco.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna do the guild mages. They're gonna go to glory.
Yep.
And they will advance.
Mm-hmm.
And they move 6.
Hi. That deck of cards is hazardous terrain.
Shut up. You ever thought about that?
I have.
Stop it.
I never do it though.
You're bullying. Alright, so they're gonna go there, and then what's the smart move? It's to they haven't gone yet.
Correct.
I'm gonna oh man, that's a tough one. I need a 12. Oh, that's butts. Alright, violence it is. I tried being
I mean, you're the guild. There's only one.
There is only violence.
There's only one language you speak, and it is violence.
It's supposed to sure be violence. So we will do a elemental blast, targeting these guys. So we'll do this one first.
Okay.
So it's 7 with the automatic ram against defense.
Defense will be 5.
18.
I'm at a 12. You modify first.
I am good.
What's the strength?
So it's strength 3, but if I have a ram, which it comes with, I get to increase the strength of it by 2, so it goes to 5.
Is it perk?
Oh, but you kill yourself.
There's that.
Oh, well, butts.
But you bring them back if you have reinforcement.
That's true. Yeah, so I got a... I'm not going to modify. I got an 18. But I could kill myself and go big boom.
Does it stack out? Is it if you have multiple rams? No.
I don't think so.
Okay. It would say. Okay, I will let that go because, you know, reasons.
Yeah. So 18 to your 12, so I'll increase the strength by 1.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll go to 11.
It's enough for 2.
Take that, you big silly.
They're quite a bit weaker than my other guys.
Big silly idiot. F small and it kills 1 or more models, you get draw a card. For unit that kills 1 or more enemy models. Yeah, draw a card.
Pretty good.
When enemy fire team. Okay, yeah, let's do it again.
Do you want to target me with one in the back? And
Oh,
then
that's fair.
This guy will be able to see
Range
someone else?
10? That's good.
Or did you want to? Are you going to try to pick up the thing? You don't have anything.
Oh, because they don't have to do the same thing.
Nope, they can do whatever they want.
That's
But
interesting.
you don't have tactics, so you can't pick it up.
I'll shoot them. With this one.
With the back guy, yeah.
Yes.
That's the smart move.
That's a fair move. Yeah.
Are you near the building?
No, I'm way back here, so you probably get covered.
Okay, so I'll get covered.
So I got a 9.
11. Modifying?
We'll go to what's 8 plus 7?
15.
15, so I'll have 13.
Okay.
All right, so no extra strength or anything.
Nope.
So it's only going to be 6.
They are armor 6. Bye bye.
So I get to draw another card.
Gross.
Disgusting.
Didn't like it.
So I could continue the violence, or I could attempt to do rule of law on this thing to move it.
You can do that.
but I need a 12.
That's a lot.
That's brutal. And that's on a flip. If I was playing Malifaux, I'd say that's insane.
Wow.
So violence. So I'm gonna shoot them.
Shocking. The guild is choosing violence.
Shoot them instead.
Pick a target.
We'll do this one.
Outside. Okay. Defense 5. I got a black joker.
16.
I'll tactic it.
Do it. You won't.
That's not a black joker, but it's not a lot
Still
better.
not great.
That's a 7. Powerful attack at least once.
7 to my 16. 7 to my 16. Yeah, that's 1. I'm not gonna modify.
I
guess I could increase this more. I'll use
Technically, you're supposed to do it before I flip the thing, but I didn't give you an opportunity, so failed. Go ahead.
Oh, whatever. Yeah,
I just forgot that.
I'll keep that.
Comes up.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I'll go to 8. Or I'm sorry,
8.
9.
Okay. 1 image.
Bing. And I killed my monster. That's okay. I can see why that's pretty good.
They're again. You have to be very careful about how you use them. They're very like finesse, but when you use them effectively, they're very good.
I am done.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I also, the first time I saw them, I was like, they are too expensive for the amount of bodies you get, and then I realized, like, the first time I saw them on the table, I was like, actually,
drawing 3 cards a turn
give you a lot of value, and also it's surprisingly hard to take them off the board.
Yeah, no doubt.
As long as you're careful about where you put them.
Anyway,
Over to
how about
me.
it?
Let's activate those guys, because you're a bully and you shot them, and you're also out of people, so I can do what I want. They are going to focus effort for reinforcement token. Oh, do I want to use a prototype first? I could do a prototype first. That'd be fun. I don't. Yeah, focus effort for reinforce. We're gonna have the adjunct. Well, we'll do these guys first, because you'll get cover from them. So we'll shoot the guy on the outside.
Sounds good.
This is gonna be 5 against your defense, but it's down to a 3. I'm at a 6.
10.
That's more.
Your butts.
They're done. The main squad will do the same. You won't get cover because I'm up against the wall. So this is a 5 against your defense. 17.
9. 17? Hey, boy. It's fine.
Okay.
Whatever.
I'll declare you re-get a flip to glory instead of boosting the strength. It'll be strength 2.
I'm number 7.
Red Joker.
Okay.
Many damage. I can still only kill 1 at a time.
1 literally explodes.
That is a super waste of a Red Joker. Pop. But I did go to glory, so that's fine. K-Mouse. We're going to do an experiment. We'll do the engineer shot first, because I don't have to discard for that. So 6 against defense. The one guy I can see. 19?
19.
Awesome.
I'll inspire.
I do my thing first, but I guess it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter.
Either way, you're not inspired.
Well, screw you. Have that. I will then experimental rocket. 4 against defense. I have to discard a card to do it. Hang on. That's not the card I want to discard. That's the card I want to discard. 4 against defense. That's a 6.
How about 19 again?
Yeah, I think you can keep that. Yeah, we'll let that go. We'll let that go.
I'm not gonna use anything.
Okay. Yeah. You sure you don't want to like spend more resources just to make sure that you really
I want to
dodge
make
it?
sure. The card cycle.
He is done. We'll go over to this engineer. I think the railgunner. Do we want to do Shoesting?
These guys are done.
Yes. Do you want to do a thing?
I was just thinking. Is it worth giving them the biggest flame strike of their entire life?
Probably.
Do they have reinforcement token? They do.
I just gave them one, yeah.
So you're gonna and all you have left is Prince Anathi.
I already activated Prince Unathi, although I do have a stratagem that you're aware of that it allows me to activate him again.
Okay.
And then I have the 2 railgunners.
Oh wait, keep going.
Alright. We'll activate this railgunner. Shoot or draw cards. Shoot or draw cards. Shoot or draw cards. Shoot or draw cards. I like drawing cards. Drawing cards is fun. On the other hand, she could die. So I'll shoot.
Who would you like to shoot?
I would like to shoot. So I have 3. So this will be 6 against your defense. You'll get cover, so that goes down to...
I'm assuming cover does not stack.
No. Just cover, no. I'm at an 8.
I got 9.
How many cards you got?
2.
You've been drawing cards like a mad lad.
I'm not that crazy.
Well...
The guild mate gave me an operation. Fixed my brain.
Okay, I'll just go to a 10. How about that? Inspire.
A 10?
I keep not showing the things that I'm doing, so I'm just gonna...
What if I just go higher than that?
you can go higher than that, 13. And then I will miss, so that's fun. Would you like to use a stratagem?
No.
Okay. I shall.
I didn't know you were Latin.
I shall use Line Among the Gazelles. And that will allow me to activate Prince of again. I don't generate more tactics tokens, because that would be silly. But what I will do is I will rush. Okay, so when I said I was going to rush, what I actually meant was I'm going to advance, because I'm closer to the middle of the board than I thought I was. So, I'm going to go over there. And I'm going to use a morale action and discard a tactics token to drop a give me points marker over like now.
Fancy.
And then I'm going to shoot at Samantha Thrace. Oh, I can shoot at Sonia Crid. She does not have cover.
Even though I'm touching the thing?
It has to be a line of sight that's between us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But actually the benefit is if I kill Samantha Thrace, that's good because she's got no extra ways to not die. So we'll do that. This will be 6 against defense. Strength 2 area.
Terrible. No, I got an 8.
I'm at a 16. Do I want to modify? Nope. You don't say nothing.
Nope.
I modify first. I won't modify.
I will also not modify.
Okay.
Don't flip well.
You're an 8.
I am currently a 8.
I am currently a 14.
So +1.
Yeah. I'll declare powerful attack. That sounds good. I don't need any more poison clouds. I don't have poison formula, so yeah.
All right. No.
That's many.
Bing.
Squish. That's fun.
Everything's falling apart.
Line among the yells. Very good. Would you like to use stratagem?
No.
Okay. Over to me. I will use another stratagem. Overclocked. Because I have bad cards now I can use. Right? Yes. So, Overclock lets me use a prototype asset on any model on the board without discarding a card. And then this either gets discarded or if I discard a card, it goes back in my hand.
Okay.
So, well, the first is... How many mages are left? Just
2.
2? Do they have any reinforcements?
Nope. No reinforcements anymore.
Okay, I'm going to have these guys do a flare gun attack at that guy.
Okay.
Ignores cover, has lots of range, but it is only an accuracy forward. Try it.
19. 17? Yeah, it's fire.
Also 19!
Excellent. Go ahead.
Let's see. Strength 2, no triggers.
Armor
9.
7. So you'll do 1.
Yeah, I can only do 1 to them because it's one body.
I'll reduce damage by 1 with Soulstone defense.
Okay, pretty cool. Well, I will then discard a card to put that stratagem right back into my hand. It can't be used twice on the same turn, but I can use it next turn. And then we'll have the Superstar go. Superstar's going to shoot Sonya Crid, because that's my favorite thing to do. Can you see, get down and see if she's got cover on that? I can't go that way, so.
To my eyes, no.
How many cover situations? No covers.
Doesn't look like it to me.
That's good, because I'm only accuracy 12, and I was worried.
Yeah, you know, it'd be awful if you just grazed her.
Yeah.
You want to go straight through the skull.
Yeah. I mean,
That's how you
I really do, though. I really do, though. Alright, so we're going to take a focused effort for an inspired, because why not do 2, and then we're going to 12 against defense on Sonya Crid, which is my favorite thing to say.
Stop bullying me. I got 9.
I'm up to a 20, which is less than I'd like it to be, but also, you know, I'll live with it.
I guess I'll use the...
I'm also going to
yeah.
because I wouldn't, there's no reason for me not to.
Oh, okay, then I guess the question is, so right now you're going to be at 22 to my 9, so you're going to get 2 strength on this.
So this has a built-in trigger
it's cheaper.
that allows me to increase it with a 3 and can be declared multiple times.
So if I do this, does it reduce it by the strength of 1?
What's your total again?
9.
So I have
22.
13.
It's per 3, so it'd be 9.
Yeah, you would reduce it by 1.
Yes, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Good.
So that gives me a margin of 11, which means I can declare it thrice. So I will. That's going to be strength 6 piercing.
Armor 9. I think you got it.
We'll go up to a 15, so that's 2.
I guess I will just flip over Queen of Fire.
Yeah, you do. She's not the queen of nothing anymore.
No, it's all falling apart.
And that is turn. I will score twice.
Yep.
Once on that and once on that.
Yep.
And that puts it at 3-0. 3-0.
Ton
So we're shuffled up. Let's do this in order because we didn't do it last time. I just want to kind of get used to it. So first we're going to draw our tactics.
Yep.
Then we are going to reinforce.
Check.
I will reinforce. I will get him. And then I will get another base back with one body. And put it up front. Because screw those mages. Actually, we're going to do it like that. That's better.
Leave my thing alone.
And then, what else? The next thing is start of turn effects. How good is a guild mage in melee?
As far as I'm aware, which, let me tell you, very aware of everything, they don't have a melee attack.
Oh, excellent. That's what I wanted to know. So then we're going to do our scout move.
Because there's like a little fireball and a gun. The little fireball, I'm assuming, indicates that it's magic.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're going to walk up here.
So you can't actually use it in melee? Since it's a gun? I'm not sure how
If it's in a gun, then you cannot use it.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll just get right up in your business. And then now we do first cards, then stratagems. You're still getting a discount on your stratagems by 1. I don't know if I want any stratagems.
It's because, like, first time you play, right, you start seeing the inefficiencies. These are the 2 cards I think in this deck I'd be like, okay, these are probably the ones I wouldn't take, and I'd take some.
And those are the ones
generics.
you bought, or those are the ones you have?
These are the ones I don't.
Oh, okay.
These are the ones I don't have.
Right.
Because these are like token redistributions on both of our sides. Obviously, maybe that's better against other armies.
Could be. Actually, yes, because there are other armies that really rely on their tokens. I just use them for their general
Because
purpose.
you just have them, yeah, which is interesting. Yeah, I'm assuming it's Gibbering Horde reinforcements like way more important.
And Court of the Burning, Court of 2 and Gibbering Hordes. Cult of the Burning Man uses shaken tokens to put themselves into glory. Pretty much, almost all the other armies, with the exception of the brand new ones.
Okay.
Would matter more.
Interesting.
For sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Things like giving out pinned if you're playing against Gibbering Hordes. If you can give out pinned tokens, super duper good because they buff themselves with reinforcements. And when you give them a pin, it removes the reinforcement.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
I'm gonna buy Expert Training for 4.
I'm gonna draw literally 4 cards.
This lets me reactivate a unit that I've already activated,
I'm drawing 3 cards.
which is fun. And then I'm gonna draw 3. And unfortunately, you'll be going first. So let's see if you can make me regret running over there and getting a point.
Let's do Sonya.
Shock, horror. Didn't see this coming.
And so effectively, he has like literally a billion wounds right now, probably
Well,
like 4 or 5.
what he has, depending on how you apply them, I can reduce by 2, I can reduce by 1, and then each of them I can reduce by 1 again.
Okay, so you currently have like 6-ish wounds.
Well,
depending on
this
how
only
this
counts.
rolls out.
I can only apply that once. So if you
Right.
do 1 and this is flipped, this will only account for 1.
Yeah.
But it will be. You'll have to do many instances of damage.
Yeah.
The key here is your goal maybe isn't to kill him. Your goal maybe is to just knock those assets off me, so I don't get the benefit from it.
Sure. Well, the goal would be to kill him because that's how I get 2 points.
What the real goal is go get some points to get on the board, because if you just kill him, that's cool, but I'm just gonna get enough points that you can't even come close.
So what happens if, like, I'm not even saying this like meanly. Like, what happens if I get tabled? What are the rules on that? Do you just score maximums, whatever points?
I actually am not 100% sure if you play beyond that turn.
Yeah, because
it might end at the end of the turn. I think.
Mouthful, you don't.
I think you just play out that turn.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's the case.
Okay. Getting points. So I would walk across the table and drop a thing, but you could just get rid of it.
That's true.
Pretty easily.
It's easier to pick them up than it is to get rid of it.
Yeah.
What your better play is to go pick that one.
Sure. Okay, so let's do Sonya. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna do advance.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop it or whatever.
No.
I'll go here. I'm gonna do actually. First, I'm gonna do Flame Strike.
Oh, the stratagem.
Yeah.
Oop.
I guess I'll use it against him, like by himself.
Sure.
So it just hits him. Real
Can you
hard.
bridge the gap between him and another mob?
I don't think it's big enough, which is surprising to say because I wanted to touch him because then it's higher strength.
Got it. So just hit him.
Yep, just him. So that's gonna be strength. Strength 5 hit.
Okay.
I don't think there's any flip or anything.
Nope. I think if there's stratagem, you're just gonna.
18.
Oh, that sucks.
That's a big boom. It's Sonya too.
Fitting.
Fitting.
Let's just zoom right in on the war
Look at
crimes.
look at the boom
Look at the
boom.
war crimes. 18, you say. I have strength 7. I have armor 7. That'll be 3. This is not how I wanted to die, but yeah, we'll flip both. That's 3.
Most excellent. And then I will use my free action to get rid of that, I guess.
Okay. So you gave her an advance, yeah?
I did give her an advance.
Okay. So that's a morale action. You have to discard a tactics.
Alright, so internet, let's just say the wise choice probably would be to just get rid of this, but I've never been wise. No one's ever called me that, so I guess I'm just going to shoot you with a giant fireball.
Oh.
Oh. So I guess first we'll do Pillar of Flame, because that's a morale action.
Okay.
So that'll go off.
And you're doing a discard tactics.
Oh, I get rid of it to do that. Oh, yeah, because I had it. Yeah, yes, I do have one to get rid of because I took it away to think we were going to do that. So you're welcome to a Strength 2 hit. Yeah. So we'll do 11.
Takes 1. I will discard handheld recording device.
Did I cheat it?
Let's go. Does it say you can't?
And his armor's 7.
Yep.
So every 5. 12 would be the answer. Go to 13.
It doesn't say you can't cheat it.
You can't cheat the aura.
Oh, the area?
Yeah. Discard it if you do place.
Wait, is this the?
Oh, because the whole thing is an aura.
Yeah. So this is the bottom of the card thing. So I
Correct.
think you can't cheat that. You can cheat if you attack him.
I'm mixing it up with Pyro Strike.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's done. So now I'm just going to shoot you
Okay.
with the giant ball of fire.
True.
I got a 10.
Against my defense,
That's your defense.
I am at a 11.
Classic. Hey, guess what? I'll use that 11.
11.
Go to 18.
Hey, guess what?
You're not my real dad?
It's true. I will do that and inspired, and you miss.
No! Okay.
I wanted to live.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Mostly.
Mostly just Prince Nafi. Sonya doesn't want to live. She doesn't. She doesn't have a soul, so she doesn't want to live.
Wow! Sharifu ate it.
Yeah, that's true. Would you like to coordinate attack?
No.
Do mage things?
I don't have any tokens.
Oh, good.
See, I'm all dry.
Did you spend all the ones she just generated?
Tank's empty. I drew cards.
But she generates.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Also, because you're coordinating striking, and Sonya's one of the models, you can do it without discarding.
You know what? No, I'm not.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
Okay. I will. Okay, let's activate the Mihail's Fari then. Mihail's Fari going Mihail's Fari. They're in glory now, so I'm going to discard a card to gain 2 Inspired tokens. Then I'm going to remember to do the most important thing in my army and take the ones out of my deck. Glad I didn't flip any. So they'll take some Inspired. So they are going to get some Inspired tokens because they're fun. Wow. And then we're going to take an advance. So you're going to have to move your cards out of my way.
No.
Please. Oh, I can't advance through your.
Where are you gonna go?
Man, which is rude of you.
I mean, technically we lost some inches here.
Yeah, that's fine. I put them there at the beginning of the turn, which is fine because I shouldn't have. But here we are. So we'll have the crow runners in the back. Shoot you. And hopefully kill you. But we'll see.
Rude.
Fleshlight shotgun, 6 against defense. I have to discard a card because you're engaged. So we'll discard this 5.
Good job.
6 against defense. I'm at a 10.
I am at a 13.
What's more?
7 plus 6.
I'll go to a 15. Inspired in a 7.
17 to my 13.
Can you put the cards back there just because it's easier to tell?
Yeah, sure. You told me to move them, and I didn't want to mess.
Listen.
It's like working for a slave driver. Yeah, I think I'm good. Go ahead.
Okay. This is gonna be. Strength 9.
Armor 7.
Okay. Bye bye.
I'll survive.
5 gross. I hated it. Okay, guys in the front are going to try to scratch your face with serrated knives. It's a 5 against defense.
12.
I
Running out of cards quick there, Bucko.
do want to do this, so what I'm going to do is spend my Super Red Joker. So that is a 15, goes up to a 20. And I won't spend my Inspire, that sounds silly.
I will not either. I'm 12. Have at it.
At a 12, so that gives you margin 6 and Strength 2, and you get a shaken token. So it'll go up to strength 3.
I ain't gonna do it. I'm armor 7, bro.
What a waste. Fuck me. You're getting shaken token though.
Nah.
This is the back of an inspired token.
You know what? I like to be shaken, not stirred.
Yeah. That was the most uneventful 15 I've ever cheated in my life, but oh well.
He's a wizard!
I don't have any cards for that, so... Oh, but I do get a card draw because I had every suit.
Sure. And then you want to shoot in combat again?
And then, yeah, I'll just discard that to shoot into combat. This is gonna be 6 against defense. Why are you flipping good?
Because all the bad cards are gone now. Just like my dreams. 17.
Okay, then I miss.
You want me to shake? Or what am I thinking of pen? You could shake me, right? Mine's 2.
Oh, I could shake you, yeah. So I'll inspire it and shake you. How about that?
You did it.
Deal with that. Cheating?
So I actually... no, I do not. So I guess I actually got a 15.
Yeah. No margin, so strength 2. How about a 10?
Yep.
Bye-bye. I will not experimental rocket. I will not engineer, so it's over to you.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to steal the show.
Steal the show.
When this thing, you do a thing, and you do some other stuff. So you essentially take away one person's activation, give it to another person.
Wow.
We're going to take the guild mages for the queen mage. And this gets a whole nother turn.
That's
Woo!
disgusting. I hate that.
Ooh, yeah, girl. Girl!
I guess I should have activated them and ran over there so I could champion. I forgot you had that.
Well, here you go. This is what you get for being a big jerk.
It's true.
I'm going to do another Pillar of Flame.
Pillar your flames.
Oh, I get... I'm assuming I don't get...
No.
So we're going to do Pillar of Flame again.
Gross.
I'm going to summon a giant fireball from the sky.
No, you're not.
Or maybe not. But what if I did?
Wow.
So strength 2 hit on that big, stupid, silly Billy.
Did you discard your tactics?
I did, yeah. I did.
Okay.
And I'm not going to do enough.
Okay.
Then, I'm going to do Focus, I guess.
Focus over.
So I'm inspired. And then, I will cast Big Ol' Fireball.
Do it.
Both not great. I got a 11.
12. The cards have favored me.
I will then reflip. Can I do both?
Yeah.
So I can inspire Fur.
Yeah.
Or, you get to pick the order.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing!
Do it wrong.
I'm flipping another card.
Oh, you got a 3.
I got 11.
Oh. Do you want to spend the inspired?
I'll inspire.
Oh, okay. I will tactic. I don't have any tactics, so that's it. That hits.
So I hit you. No triggers.
Flip bad.
I got piercing.
Goddamn.
Look at that.
He's dead.
Big old boom. Hey, look! I got 2 victory points. This game's easy.
Ridiculous. Hated it.
Sonya will smoke her cigarette in peace.
Yep.
Right before she gets gunned down like an
Not
animal.
for fucking long, kid. I'm gonna activate that railgunner and we're gonna make you regret that. Let's have the railgunner take a focus over and fire. And then we're gonna accuracy 12, shoot you in the face again. 12 against defense. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I should do that after because I don't have any cards in hand to discard, so that's fine.
Let's just let bygones be bygones and just walk away.
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna activate her and I'm gonna take an inspired and then I'm gonna try to draw a card. Use a 4. That will let me draw a card and also draw a bad card by using my trigger.
Sure.
So I'll take that.
Radio
and
in.
Take that. Radio in. Ooh, that's not a bad card. That's not what I meant. How about yeah? I'll take that one. That sounds good. Okay. Over to you. You want to use a stratagem?
I will.
Okay.
I will. I'll do
Okay.
for the guild.
What is that?
That's the thing that lets me do any non-morale action.
Do it.
Should I just shoot you like the criminal scum you are?
Probably not.
I bet there's a wizard over there and you didn't even tell anybody who should have known.
Wow.
These guys haven't gone yet.
They have gone.
They have gone.
Indeed.
Okay, pointless for me to shoot them then. Because game's over after this turn, I guarantee. I'm going to give them a big boom.
Do it.
Yeah.
You're shooting them, right?
Yes. Against defense. I'll just red joker it.
Defense is 5. 15.
14 plus 7, I believe, is 21, right? Am I thinking? Yep, 21.
Okay.
Did you say 17?
15.
21, so that's 6. So my area effect, even though it doesn't affect anybody because everybody's too far away, does nothing, so I'm just going to increase the strength by 1.
Cool.
It's got piercing. So it's going to be strength 3, so I got 8.
Nope. Good use of red joker. Do you have any stratagems left? Should I keep asking?
I'm
you?
all done.
All right, let's do this thing.
Big bullet, go
Pew
boom.
pew, motherfucker.
Big bullet. I think we should
Inspired.
just walk away.
Inspired. Shooting. Do the thing.
I think we just meet up next week.
12 against defense.
Hash this out with
12 against defense. 17.
Oh yeah, cover don't matter.
Any cards in hand?
I got 13. I got nothing.
You got nothing.
Totally dry.
I'm just running rampant. Let's see if I can one round. Oh no, she's already got damage on her.
She does.
I was gonna say if I could one round on you.
One round super shot.
I think I can just I can safely do the bad.
Yeah, I think so.
I
don't know. I have cover.
Should I spend my inspire? What's your total?
Right now I got 13.
Oh, you do have cover. I have.
Oh, that's right.
A
He doesn't.
15.
I can't do anything though.
I'll spend an inspired to get powerful shot to go up to strength 4 and person.
Owie.
18.
Against my 9. So 2 boo-boos.
Both of your assets.
Oh man.
Bye bye.
Oh man.
And I'll discard a card to stay in glory just in case you don't die, which seems unlikely. I will then activate the Meowth Fire.
Okay.
And we're going to take a rush.
27 actions.
No. So we're going to take a rush. Before we do the rush, we are going to take a shot with the adjunct at that young lady.
No.
And that's going to be a 6 against your defense.
17.
17.
Yeah.
I will...
I got nothing.
I will not modify.
Good.
Okay. This is going to be a strength 3 with piercing. Oh,
Okay.
I think that's going to
You
squish
know
him.
what? I'll just take it.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna look at your total. I'm just gonna give it to you.
It would have been, I think, 3 damage.
That's
But
fine.
it's only ever 1. They have pretend hard to win. Then we will rush. That's a 12-inch move. Alright, so we have rushed. And Sonya looks like a juicy target. Let's do some attacks. 6 against your defense. The one closest to you.
15.
17.
No good.
Is it going to be on the first one? How anticlimactic.
Surrounders bonker in the head with a rifle.
Do I have any triggers? Nope. So, strength 4.
Number 9.
That's a 6. That's a
Oh,
10.
you did. You win. You killed everybody.
We did it!
And the children too.
Yay! Okay, so you're tabled. That gives me another 2 points. I get 2 points for that. I'm actually just gonna, we can fast forward this, but I'm gonna use expert training to reactivate them. Oh, I don't have any tactics tokens, so I can't score another point this turn, because Unathi never got to activate.
Yeah.
So that won't matter, so it will end up being 7 to 2.
7 to 2.
Yeah, the guild got what they deserved.
What? You know, just so you know,
Murdered.
no matter what
They
you
got
do,
murdered.
I still have more money than you.
So we got you a consolation prize. It's a puppy.
It's a puppy! Oh, junk!
So, as you can see here, Sonya Crit has been defeated, and great news, no one ever has to worry about the Guild's oppression ever again. I did it. Prince Unathi was sacrificed valiantly, but we accomplished the mission.
He won't pet the dog. He's so much desperately she just wants love.
Oh, no, Bobby. Yeah, so that was a ton of fun. What'd you think of the game?
So, obviously going into the first time you play these games, it's like you expect to lose, right? It was good in a lot of ways because I got to see like how some of those synergies work. A lot of times you just make bad moves in the first game because I find that the people that analysis paralysis too much.
For sure.
We were talking a little bit off camera.
Yeah.
Like when you play the first game, just do stupid things because like nobody's going to judge you for not winning your very first game. So I think the things I learned about the game are it is similar to Malifaux. It's not exactly the same. It seems like things are at the same time more sticky, but also not in a lot of ways. So
Yeah, I think in Malifaux, there's a lot more of like expected outcomes that are like reasonably guaranteed.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things I talk about a lot, like comparing that, because Malifaux and Affinity have a lot of crossover, obviously.
Yeah,
They're both
yeah.
sitting. One of the things I always compare the two is that, you know, they're both very strategic, but in Infinity, it's a lot more unknowns and a lot more sort of, it's about risk mitigation, whereas in Malifaux, you really know within a reasonable margin of error the outcomes of what are going to happen. For example, a guild guard is never going to one-shot Howard Langston. It's not possible. You just can't. If you got extremely good luck and everything went perfect, you'd put like 5 damage on him.
sure.
You know, and you're not going to kill him. Whereas in Infinity, you can roll lucky and kill, you know, a 10-point model can kill a 35-point model. This, I think, is somewhere in between, right? You don't have as many cards, so you're not going to be able to cheat as many flips.
Yep.
As in Malifaux, there's also going to be more flips because every unit is going to have multiple attacks. When I activated the Mihal Safari, they're putting out 5 opposed duels if I'm doing everything right.
Right.
So there's a lot more opportunities to cheat, and you have fewer resources, but there's a lot of things that mitigate that. So like your faction obviously has the ability to reinforce mid-turn.
Yep.
So you're going to bring bodies back and keep them on the board and consistent. There's obviously other factions that summon or reinforce better, like the Gibbering Hordes. They bring back fully dead units.
Yep.
So that kind of counters the fact that you're not going to be able to control as many of the outcomes as you would in a game.
Yeah, for sure.
But I agree with you. Like as far as trying your first game, just try and see what happens, because that's how you're going to learn. If you sit there and think about it for 45 minutes every time you activate, you're never going to learn because nothing's going to happen.
Don't let you play the game. I would say that playing through the first time, you see some of the things that you start formulating your own strategies, right? Yeah. So, like, I've already seen some cards where I'm like, I probably wouldn't take this. Maybe I'll bring this instead, try it. It makes me excited to play it more, obviously, when you actually get to play the game.
Right.
And you play against a new army, and it gives you ideas. Yeah. So, obviously, his army, very, very general-ended, kind of good at everything, but not, like, amazing at any one thing, I guess. While the guild, I think, in this particular matchup, you had an advantage just because you could pivot better than I could.
Right. Abyssinia's thing is they're going to make your opponent fight them on their terms because they can do a little bit of everything. They have a little bit of mobility. They're decent in melee. They're decent at range. The guild is more like they want to force your opponent to come to them and punish them for it.
Yeah.
And also, if they bunch up, someone will just erase the entire army. So that is definitely an advantage, but like you said, it's kind of one of those things where you got to play a couple times and sort of get the feel for it. Just out of curiosity, so you mentioned you've looked through some of the other stratagems and stuff. I kind of threw this army together for you just for the purposes of learning. But what are some of the things that you think you would have changed just from a list building perspective before if we were to run a rematch?
So like we were saying, like at the beginning, I kept looking at guild mages and I'm like, I'm not sure what these do. I think they have to be in glory, like the entire time.
One of the guild's benefits is that it's expensive to go to glory because 2 cards hurts in this, but it's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Whereas in my army, I could flip my entire army to glory in a turn if I get super lucky, but there's never a guarantee.
Right.
Because I have to win an opposed duel by 6.
Sure.
Or I have to win a duel by 6, not an opposed duel. So sometimes it's guaranteed, but not usually.
And it doesn't seem like there's anything in mind that flips me back out of glory.
There are attacks that can flip people back out of glory. So for example, my Titan, the Dreadnought, has an attack that can flip you out of glory.
Sure. Okay.
And I think the Gibbering Hordes one has it. It's rare, but it does exist.
Okay. So it's like getting it, I think you're right. It's like the first 2 rounds, maybe you set up more, just to put everybody in glory. Because the increased armor by itself is great. Right. Obviously great.
And a lot of units get extra attacks or extra abilities, triggers, stuff like that.
So the question would be like, maybe I would try the hex bows as opposed to the guild.
Sure.
Got to do more upgrades, I guess. Obviously, I think one disadvantage that we have in this is that, like we said this more off camera, guild is probably a better supplementary force.
That's definitely what they're intended. The syndicates are intended to partner up with the main allegiances, and it's not to say that they're not balanced, but you will feel the lack of bodies in a single commander game when you're playing the guild, especially against an army that has more bodies. Now mine is somewhere in the middle, but if you were to play against like Gibbering Hordes, you'd be like, they outnumber me 5-1. What's happening? You know?
I don't doubt it.
And if you're not, and that's the type of thing where you have to have more experience with the game to know how to leverage the bodies that you have and make sure that you're not losing them all. You want to make sure no unit dies entirely. You want to be able to reinforce them back. So that becomes more of they're a little bit more of a finesse piece, I think. Same is true for for Court of Two, because they're about summoning, and if you don't know how to get that engine going, you're just not going to do anything. You're going to be like, why do all of my units suck? And it's like, well, your units do suck, except you should have 3 times as many.
Right.
So, one of my favorite things about this game is that, unlike a lot of games, especially more mature war games, unfortunately, the factions in this game feel very distinct from each other.
Very much so.
If you're playing Abyssinia against Cult of the Burning Man, they play wildly differently. They're entirely different play styles, which is not as true in Malifaux. It's one of the complaints I hear about Malifaux is that as the game aged, everything got a little bit more similar. I think it's probably true about Infinity to an extent. Like, a lot of the abilities you're going to have in one army are going to be the same as the abilities in another army. You know, there's going to be some things that one is better at than others, but it's kind of going to feel the same. I think it's true about a lot of games as they get older, and that's probably my favorite thing about this is that everything's completely different.
Yeah, and I think that it's a testament. It's a testament to just how good Weird is with flavor.
Yeah.
Like if you look at Malifaux, they might play separately, but just the distinctive looks, they just look wild. So like Abyssinia is obviously it's Ethiopia, but Ethiopia was colonized or whatever you want to call it by the Italians. So they have
but later than this actually they were not defeated by the Italians until just before World War II. Yeah.
So but they have this basiculary feather thing going on, which is kind of neat. So it's like
the Italians did try to invade, and they had some
failed,
a relationship prior to that. They just got defeated.
That was World War One. I think that was World War One is when they invaded.
World War One, but I could be wrong on the timeline.
Because in the timeline of Malifaux, I think at this point it's pretty much like Napoleon just got defeated. It's like right before World War One.
No, Napoleon got defeated before the game started. Between the Black Rider Wars and I guess at the end of the Black Rider Wars. We are right now at 1910 to 12-ish, depending on how you interpret things. There's no clear answer to that question. If you go on my Discord, we argue about it all the time, trying to piece it together of what time period are we in? We're not sure. But yeah, we're just before World War One. So yeah.
Because I remember reading the book, it seemed like World War One was literally about to happen, and then the gibbering horde thing happens,
100%.
and so then everybody kind of.
It actually is the reason that some of the factions are working together because they were the Guild and the King's Empire were about to go to war, and the gibbering horde showed up, and they were like, maybe we put aside our differences to fight the horrible monsters that are taking over everything. Probably a good idea.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And Abyssinia, if I remember, is pretty independent. They're off doing their own thing, and then King's Empire. So it's I think I talk ad nauseum about how the Malifaux lore is just super fascinating. It's really great. Obviously,
I'm still waiting for the episode of the podcast about Malifaux lore that you have not done yet. Because you did promise that.
It's coming. So listen, man, let me tell you, life's been busy. But I would say playing Guild in this. If anybody's curious about playing Guild in this, it felt like I was playing Guild. It's violence incarnate.
More resources than most people. Good at shooting. It's definitely got the flavor for sure.
And Sonya has low walk speed as always. It would be great if she could pick up the pace.
And a high war crime speed.
She has to take her time to methodically think about all the things she's gonna break when she finally does get there. I think it'd be really cool eventually when maybe Guild gets expanded to have other masters or whatever. I'm always amazed that Tull didn't necessarily get pulled into Guild. Even though he's technically King's Empire.
Tull works for the King's Empire.
Yeah.
That is what he does. He's kind of on loan to the Guild.
Yeah.
I think the reason that hasn't happened, at least from a lore perspective, is that he is currently in Malifaux.
Right.
So he wouldn't. But I would love to see that down the road. I think that would be incredible because
Artillery.
that's literally his thing. Right, artillery strikes, sneaking around, some movement shenanigans, or a disguised equivalent where you can't target him from a certain distance because that's his thing. I think that would be amazing. I would love to see that. Yeah, I think part of the problem is that, like we were talking about before, because the game got off to a sort of not a great start.
Yeah.
I think we need to get the momentum going with the community before they're going to really push for that. Although they did just tease the next syndicate, which is the Sandmen, which is going to be Lord Chompy Bits and his friends, not him, but nightmare creatures, and they're going to be a universal syndicate that can work with both sides of the breach, which is wild. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so they teased that. They haven't shown anything for it yet, but we're still waiting on the King's Empire right now. So hopefully, really super exciting things coming. And hopefully we can get another game in sometime soon because that was fun. Get each King's Empire up and running because they got a bunch of new toys and they're cool.
Big walking robot. Pub fighters with giant mechanical pugilist gloves.
The Southwest Border is really cool.
Can't go wrong with that. I'm excited. Definitely worked into it. Obviously, I'm sorry nothing was painted.
We'll never forgive you.
And again, not even knowing that they're on the same bases.
Yeah.
So I would say if you're interested in this game at all, the cards themselves, the bottom of them could be a little confusing with the whole fire team thing. So that might be a good idea to ask somebody if you're not fully.
I have a video that explains it all, and it also tells you which models are on different size bases and how to fix it.
Perfect.
The real answer is just put them on their Malifaux bases, and then you can make an adapter to give them the bigger base because there are only bigger bases in TOS. So that's the way to do it.
Makes sense.
If you glue them on the bigger bases, you can't play them in Malifaux, but the other way around is easier to fix.
So the ultimate question is, would I play this game? Yes.
Yeah.
Unequivocally, yes. Weird made great games. This is a great game. Give it a shot. It's not even that expensive.
No.
If you get the starter box, it's $100.
Starter box is MSRP 100. You'll definitely be able to find it for cheaper, and that is enough to play a one commander game on both sides. And then the allegiance boxes are enough to play a second, a one commander game of that allegiance. You can pair them up with the starter box. Those are also MSRP $100.
Yeah. Okay.
So what? Again, if you don't pay retail, you'll be able to get 2 full armies for this game for under $300, which I don't know of an army scale game that you can get a single full army for like under $400.
Yeah,
so
it's not possible.
Yeah, it's much less. You won't have a lot of flexibility within that, but you'll be able to do it, and it'll work well.
Well, there's not a ton of flexibility just because there's not a lot of stuff out.
You'd have in the main allegiances, you have a lot of options.
Okay.
There's quite a bit of stuff you can get. But the stuff that comes in the box is viable by itself, as far as I know, among all the factions. I don't know the Cult of the Burning Man as well. I've only faced them once. Mm-hmm. But I think the stuff in the box is totally viable. So you can pair those up with the starter box, and then, the starter box also works in Alpha. So you can play Rai or you can play Sonya in Guild. And, actually, the Guild, it's all versatile, so you probably want that stuff anyway for the Guild. Yep. I know the Guild Mages were very good. I don't know if they're still good.
They're good with Dashel. Who knows? The Machine Gunners, I look at them and I'm like, there's something here. I don't think anybody...
I think they're also supposed to be good with Dashel, but... But, yeah, cool. Anything fun and exciting coming up on the pod?
So for Arachne, we just talked about Everwinter, which was the last event that just came here, and we've been doing Cyberpunk stuff. So if you are interested in Cyberpunk Combat Zone, Cyberpunk Red Combat Zone, including Edge Runners, which is about to come out like this month or whatever it is, that should include some of that. We have one of the head rules writers as a part of it, which that's super rare. I mean, how often you get that?
I was about to say, I was not interested in that until I listened to that episode of the podcast, and I was like, oh, that sounds good.
It's very good. It's very Infinity light. So if you're like Infinity, I want to play it, but it's like a little too complicated.
Which is valid.
yeah, for sure. Cyberpunk Combat Zone is kind of like a lighter version of it. Not to say that it's dumber, it's just... It puts its complexities and it's more narrative driven, I suppose, is probably the best way to put it.
That's the thing that got me interested. I was like, oh, I'm kind of into that. So.
Yeah, it's a very great game. And other than that, we're gonna just start discussing N5. I'd hope to actually read the new book at some point. Did you read the new book?
I haven't read it yet.
Yeah, let's just go.
It's on my nightstand, literally. But I haven't read it.
Excellent. Love that. I still got to finish the Nomad one.
Well, on that note, I think we're gonna go film an N5 battle report. So we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
I want to say a huge thank you to the Extremely Cool Kids tier on Patreon, the Steam Powered Scoundrels, Dr.Ds, and Devin. Thanks for watching.